Oh, oh, ah, Namaskar. Good evening. Welcome to our channel Football Fantasy. And watch along तो जरूर है, but एक बहुत बड़ा shocker. Just एवर्टन एंड आर्सेनल का गेम एंड हुआ है एंड शॉन डाइच ने एवर्टन को हरा दिया है. तो सॉरी, आर्सेनल को हरा दिया है. शॉन डाइच एवर्टन हैज बीटन आर्सेनल 1-0. तो ये बहुत बड़ा सेटबैक है आर्सेनल के लिए. और मैनचेस्टर सिटी के लिए टाइटल होप्स थोड़े ओपन हो रहे हैं. हाँ, वो वुड से बहुत नो हाईली लाइकली पॉसिबिलिटी वो जीतेंगे. बट यार थोड़ा सा एक दरवाजा ओपन हो चुका है. वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर टू स्टॉप आर्सेनल. बट एवर्टन ने आज बता दिया है कि वो कर सकते हैं तो कोई भी कर सकते हैं. इफ यू हैव अ प्लान and if your team is organized, you know what you are up to, you definitely can get something out of the game against Arsenal. So Everton ने आज करके दिखाया है. It's an example for other teams. So if they can do it, everyone else can do it because they were bottom placed ये game से पहले. But what a game, what a game, what a match for Sean Dyche. The effect he had at Burnley. और ताजुब की बात यह है कि जो गोल एवर्टन ने मारा वो टारकॉफ्स्की ने, वो भी फॉर्मर बर्नली प्लेयर था. शॉन डाइक जो कि फॉर्मर बर्नली मैनेजर थे, गोल जिसने मारा वो भी फॉर्मर बर्नली प्लेयर है, बर्नली सेंटर बैक टारकॉफ्स्की. तो फैंटास्टिक, बढ़िया, बेहतरीन गेम है. प्रीमियर लीग टाइटल रेस में थोड़ा इंटरेस्ट आएगा न्यूट्रल फैंस के लिए एंड स्पेशली सिटी फैंस. जो gap काफी बड़ा था. Of course, Arsenal have to play City twice in the Premier League, but still, they had a gap, a huge gap. I think 8 या 9 points का था ये गेम से पहले. एंड नो दरवाजा पूरा खोल दिया है. तो यू नो इंटरेस्टिंग देखना जरूर इंपॉर्टेंट होगा क्योंकि आगे का ये फरवरी महीना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होगा. और लॉट्स ऑफ गेम्स कमिंग अप. दिस यूरोपा लीग, देयर इज द Carabao Cup, or now what is called the EFL Cup. There'll be FA Cup games as well. Arsenal, however, aren't going to play the Europa League. I don't think so because वो उन्होंने टॉप किया था अपने group में, so they will directly go into the next round. United, on the other hand, have to play that round against Barcelona. Plus, they have to play the EFL Cup final. Also, Arsenal, I think, are out of the FA Cup as well. So, Arsenal को time बहुत मिलेगा. They are not in the other, trophies जहाँ पे है वो यूरोपा लीग. They are out. They are still not going to play that knockout game directly. वो next round में उनको enter मिल गया because they top their group. So important week, important month मैं बोलूंगा. Let's see how it pans out. And but yes, moving on. आज की गेम पे बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट गेम बिटवीन मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड और क्रिस्टल पैलेस. थोड़े ही हफ्तों पहले, आई मीन दिन पहले, मैं बोल सकता हूँ हफ्ते में, दिन पहले, आई थिंक 15 दिन हो गए शायद से. वी हैड दी अदर राइट at Selhurst Park, where United struggled towards the end, and somehow Crystal Palace scored that goal, free kick, fantastic free kick, and they were able to get a point out of it. United were well disappointed after dropping 2 points in that game, where they could have easily, got 3 points. Plus, Casemiro got a yellow card in that game, which led him to not play the game against Arsenal, which they lost, in the final minutes of the game. तो बहुत ही चेंजेस थे. वो गेम बहुत क्रूशल था. यूनाइटेड वुड लुक टू नॉट मेक दैट सेम मिस्टेक अगेन एंड वी हैव द टीम इन फ्रंट ऑफ अस. यूनाइटेड के लिए बैक फोर pretty much the same है. There's Van Bissaka, there is Varane, Martinez, Luke Shaw, David De Gea is the goalkeeper. They've got Fred and Casemiro, the Brazilian midfielders. Got Bruno Fernandes as the number 10, and we've got Anthony, Rashford, and Weghorst as the front three. So Weghorst will lead the attack, Rashford and Anthony on the wings. Jadon Sancho is on the bench. He had a return in that EFL Cup game against Nottingham Forest, but he got certain minutes and he looked good in shape. Or ज़्यादा fitter लगे, ज़्यादा better लगे. This is Jadon Sancho 2.0. Everyone is excited to see this version of Jadon Sancho, and we very much hope that he turns out to be the same Jadon Sancho who played for Dortmund, not the one who joined United. So We want the Dortmund version of Jadon Sancho, and I'm sure he must be confident after that break, after that I wouldn't call it a break, but उनको fitness issues था and Ten Hag had sent him to Netherlands and उनका training sessions था, उनके काफी sessions थे, and then when he was fit to join, Ten Hag didn't rush him into the season, time लगाया, and then here we are. So, but yes, interesting to see United कैसे approach करेंगे ये game को. I'm sure the tactics will be the same. United will dominate possession and everything, but Palace are a better team. A better team compared to Forest. They've got a very good manager in Patrick Vieira. बहुत कम इन्वेस्टमेंट के साथ बहुत कुछ अचीव किया है उन्होंने. तो इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी इजी, बट यस द एडवांटेज यूनाइटेड हैव एट इज दैट वो लोग अभी इस बार ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड में खेल रहे हैं, तो बहुत बड़ा एडवांटेज है भाई साहब यार. बट यस यू हैव टू बी ऑन द टोज, फोकस लूज नहीं करना है. और देखते हैं जस्ट another 8 minutes to join. Let me quickly go through Twitter to find something interesting to talk about. Oh, Anthony Martial is injured, or अभी तो इस सिचुएशन में ऐसा लग रहा है कि it's best that we get rid of Anthony Martial. Not that he's a bad player, under Eric Ten Hag he's been decent. He's done what Eric Ten Hag has expected him to do, and whenever he's played, it look a lot better than the Anthony Martial and under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in that second season. So yeah, not sure what do we do with Anthony Marshall. I think come this summer, it's best to get rid of him. Both club and the player part ways. Marshall maybe if he gets a new challenge will stay more fitter compared to being at United. So yeah, उनके लिए थोड़ा कर्स रहा है ये move. Started really well, बहुत promise दिखाया था, but never lived up to the hype and expectation. Bit parts में बहुत अच्छे थे. We had that the season against Ole Gunnar under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer where he played as a number nine, scored a lot of goals. 23 to be precise in that season. He was brilliant. Even got a hat trick in one of the games. And after that, again he went. The new season started. उनके injuries बहुत ज़्यादा थे. Form नहीं था, and he missed a lot of games. And it's been not convincing time for Martial United since then. But yes, देखना इम्पोर्टेंट होगा कि अब वो क्या करते हैं. But I think it's best that United and Martial both part ways because यार it's definitely not working out. ये तो बहुत clear बात है कि it's not working out for him at United, and I think a move to a different club will change his career prospect, and he may turn out to be a half, even at least a half decent player. जो उनकी कैलिबर थी यार. बट बहुत डिसअपॉइंटिंग लगा, मुझे लगा कि कैसा प्लेयर फाइनली यूनाइटेड ने खरीदा, यंग, जो आगे जाके बहुत गोल्स मारेगा, बहुत ही वी दे यूज्ड टू कॉल हिम द नेक्स्ट थियरी ऑनरी, बट इज नॉट इवन क्लोज टू एनीवेयर क्लोज टू ऑनरी. एंड इट्स मेजरली टू डू विद हिज फिटनेस इश्यूज. यू प्ले लेस, आपका कॉन्फिडेंस तो इफेक्ट होने ही वाला है, एंड द मोर गेम टाइम यू गेट द बेटर यू गेट, मोर कॉन्फिडेंस आता है आपको. तो वो गेम टाइम में मिसिंग है एंथनी मार्शल के लिए, एंड I hope he recovers quickly. बाकी के सीजन में we need him, or maybe even if Weghorst is the top, is the first choice striker, you still need Anthony Martial. You cannot have just one striker leading the line for every game of season. Practically every game, in fact, because हमारे पास इतने सारे games होंगे अभी, especially February में. We are playing on the weekend, we are playing in the midweek, every पूरे सारे चारों हफ्ते यूनाइटेड के बहुत बहुत ही मतलब action packed है. So we need depth in the squad, and everyone has to make their contribution. Unfortunately, Christian Eriksen won't be making that contribution. He's ruled out for 2 months, and I only wish that he recovers quickly and play some part towards the end of the season because a very important player, our top assist maker in this season. He's been fantastic. What a signing he's been. Free, no money spent on him, and he's turned out to be brilliant, fantastic. And yes, yeah, at times, you know, जब 70 मिनट्स के बाद वो इतने फिट नहीं लगते थे बट ओवरऑल उनका गेम बहुत ही बढ़िया है इट्स डेफिनेटली ही वाज एन अपग्रेड टू पॉगबा एंड विल डेफिनेटली मिस हिम फॉर द नेक्स्ट 2 months वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट गेम्स कमिंग अप लाइक आई सेड दिस February month बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होने वाला है मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड के लिए वी आर प्लेइंग ऑन द वीकेंड वी आर प्लेइंग इन द मिड वीक प्रैक्टिकली हर 3 दिन बाद हम एक गेम खेल रहे हैं तो it's very important that all our players are fit and we have all the players available. एरिक्सन नहीं होगा and I'm hoping, I'm vouching that ये मार्शल का इंजरी बहुत minor हो and he returns in the midweek because it's not that I want him to play as a number 9 over Weghorst or something like that, but you need depth in the squad. You need more players because ज्यादा कुछ कुछ प्लेयर्स को सारे गेम्स खिलाएंगे तो फिर फटीग होगा फिर इंजरी होगा एंड देन टुवर्ड्स द सीजन पूरा मैच हो जाएगा अभी भी टॉप 4 सील नहीं है कुछ भी हो सकता है वी सीन crazy things happen in Premier League. Yes, we are on the right path, but we don't have the depth in the squad. सच बात है भाई ये हमने साबित्सर को जरूर लिया है एरिक्सन के लिए आई वोंट कॉल हिम एन अपग्रेड और डाउनग्रेड डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ प्लेयर बट बहुत ही यूजफुल है स्पेशली उनके डिफेंसिव एट्रीब्यूट्स काफी बेटर है एरिक्सन से बट या एरिक्सन का एक बहुत ही एडवांटेज है उनका क्रिएटिवनेस फैंटास्टिक है इट्स ऑन द नेक्स्ट लेवल no one can beat that but again it's not fair to compare the two players and a year ago, Ralph Ragnick suggested Marcel Sabitzer to United, and we just put him down and saying that we don't loan players, and we don't do this, we don't do shit, rubbish. But एक साल बाद तुम वही प्लेयर को ले रहे हो तो हिपोक्रेसी तो दिख रही है हमारे बोर्ड की एंड बोर्ड से बात करें तो भाई बहुत ही आड़े टेढ़े न्यूज आ रहे हैं अबाउट मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड के कुछ कह रहे हैं कि अवराम और जोएल ग्लेजर को सेल नहीं करना है पूरा क्लब उनको इन्वेस्टमेंट चाहिए कंट्रोल रखना है क्लब के लिए बिकॉज दे फील टेना गेरा में यूनाइटेड इंप्रूव होगा यूनाइटेड का वैल्यू और बढ़ेगा कुछ कह रहे हैं कि यूनाइटेड वो बेच देंगे बट डेट जो है वो साथ में नहीं लेके जाएंगे तो यार अलग अलग डिफरेंट सारी खबरें आ रही है मैं तो यही चाहता हूँ कि भाई उनका कोई नामो निशान ना रहे क्लब से पूरी तरह से चले जाए दे लीव द क्लब एंड they take that debt along with them. Whoever does the deal, it's अभी just 5 मिनट पहले मैंने ट्वीट पढ़ा कि Avram Glazer was spotted in Dubai. I hope he's doing that deal with the Sheikh of Dubai, and it is to buy the club, to sell the club and Dubai जो भी है वो क्लब को पूरी तरह से बाय करे and that debt goes off, with the Glazers. That's what is important and people will say that मॉरल नहीं होगा ये कोई मिडिल ईस्ट ओनर ये आई डोंट केयर टू बी ऑनेस्ट आई एक्चुअली डोंट केयर द थिंग अबाउट दिस मिडिल ईस्ट गाइज इज वो लोग क्लब को खरीदते हैं एंड देन दे हायर पीपल राइट पीपल टू रन द क्लब सो you look at the Man City's case, look at the PSG case, they don't dictate what happens at the club. They will buy the club, invest in the club. They will hire right people, correct people to do the job. You will find a proper football director operating who has had brilliant experience, not someone like John Muta who is learning on the job, not someone like a technical director Darren Fletcher who has no experience, but because he's friends with some people, he knows people in the club, he's got that position. So you will see competent people in place and that is very important for United to succeed. ट्रांसफर तो होते रहेंगे प्लेयर्स तो खरीदे जाएंगे बट जो टैलेंट को आय करते पीपल जो बोर्ड में हायर पोजीशन में बैठते हैं वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होने चाहिए बहुत अच्छे होने चाहिए हु विल लुक आउट फॉर द क्लब हु विल फॉर whom जिनके लिए ये सक्सेस क्लब का मैटर करे ऑन फील्ड ऑफ कोर्स ऑफ द फील्ड आपके इन्वेस्टमेंट मार्केट शेयर वो सब मैटर करते हैं स्पॉन्सर्स एंड एवरीथिंग ऑल दैट मैटर बट व्हाट हैपेंस ऑन द पिच शुड बी द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग एंड ऐसे ओनर्स चाहिए हमको एंड द प्लेयर्स आर आउट देयर टू साइलेंस है 2 minutes का the game will begin should begin any time now जस्ट से वो साइलेंस खत्म हो उसके बाद बात करते हैं आज के गेम के बारे में। लाइक आई सेड, नेवर, पहले अंडर एस्टिमेट नहीं करना चाहिए पैलेस को। पैलेस एक बहुत ही बढ़िया टीम है। दे मे नॉट हैव द स्टार प्लेयर्स बट देव गॉट अ ब्रिलियंट मैनेजर इन पैट्रिक वियरा। हम कुछ भी बोलो भाई, इतना मिनिमम इन्वेस्टमेंट के साथ जो उन्होंने पैलेस टीम के साथ किया है, हैट्स ऑफ, एंड ही डूइंग अ फैंटास्टिक जॉब। एंड आई रियली होप दैट वो अच्छा करे प्रीमियर लीग में। जस्ट नॉट टुडे, आज के दिन नहीं। बाकी वो कितने भी गेम जीते, एक गेम के बाद सारे गेम जीते, मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। बट टुडेज गेम, लाइक आई सेड, हमारा एडवांटेज तो है। ऑफकोर्स हम प्रीवियस लेग और ड्रॉ किए थे एंड ब्ला 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 एंड व्हाट नॉट, बट आज हमें एडवांटेज तो डेफिनेटली है क्योंकि हम ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड में खेल रहे हैं। एंड इफ वी प्ले द वे वी आर प्लेइंग, वी प्लेड अगेंस्ट फॉरेस्ट, वी प्ले अगेंस्ट चार्ल्टन एंड द अदर टीम्स वेयर वी वन क्लियरली, तो कोई इशू होनी नहीं चाहिए। बस वो एक पैलेस वाला हिकअप था, एंड देन देयर वाज अ हिकअप अगेंस्ट आर्सेनल, but yeah, that was expected, playing a top team. So let's see, game has begun. तो पानी पी लेता हूँ थोड़ा मैं। तो yes, Palace now on the ball. Nicely won by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. It's a foul actually. A free kick to Palace under a minute. Wan-Bissaka's challenge on Skulp. Shulp, Shulp, Skulp, Shulp. The free kick, these free kicks can be quite dangerous. You never know where Palace head can come in and knock the ball in. So got to be very careful. Focus, concentration होना चाहिए. Yes, Ollie's, Ollie's. And a free kick. Nice one, but cleared by Varane there for a corner. In fact, it was Casemiro. Corner to Palace earlier in the game, just in the 2 minutes. United made to defend now. It was a nice free kick. अच्छा ball था box के अंदर, and Casemiro intercepted that really well, read the game, and इसको clear out किया corner के लिए। यहाँ पे फिर से Ollies लेंगे corner kick। अच्छा corner kick नहीं, अच्छा तो नहीं बोलूंगा मैं। नियर पोस्ट पे था जिसको क्लियर किया फर्नांडिस ने। Now Anthony passes it back to Fernandes. There's Varane, and I think there's a free kick यहाँ पे। I think it was a foul on Anthony. Second minute. Very important to see, what kind of role today Jadon Sancho and Marcel Sabitzer will play. Of course, at some point I expect them to come and get some minutes, but very important to see how much Ten Hag still trusts him. Nice try by Anthony, but yeah, I think Anthony is trying too much. He needs to calm his game. अच्छा player है, बहुत criticism मिली उसको because 100 million के लिए हमने लिया था, वो उसकी गलती नहीं है यार। because just because club was very, club के जो club को run करते वो incompetent थे, they couldn't buy the player earlier than the deadline day, तो उसमें उसकी कोई गलती नहीं है यार। 100 million वो टैग लेके नहीं आया था। He's just 21 years of age. He will improve. He will learn. He's just trying too much, और वो it's not clicking. And I'm talent तो बढ़िया है. And it's not even 6 months. यार थोड़ा टाइम दो बंदे को, अच्छा करेगा। Here he is, runs inside. Nicely done. Fernandes back pass दिया Lisandro Martinez को. Luke Shaw, who's been fantastic this season. Rashford, nicely done. And Shaw's cross, nicely defended there. Back to Fernandes, who crosses in, and an appeal for handball here. रैशफोर्ड का क्रॉस, क्या ये पैलेस प्लेयर को लगा था, उसके हाथ को टच हुआ या नहीं। आई थिंक वी आर जरूर देखेगा उनको, बट वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग टू सी। रिप्ले, रैशफोर्ड देयर। ये थोड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग हो सकता है। हाथ, हैंड्स इन द एयर था, हैंड्स इन द एयर, सो डिसीजन कैन गो एनीवेयर। देखना पड़ेगा। ओ ओ ओ ओ I think this might be a penalty. I think this might be a penalty. Hands clearly in the air. This will be a penalty. This should be a penalty. I think कोई इस पे दो राय नहीं है, पेनल्टी तो डेफिनेटली है. ऑफ साइड पे लुक शॉट डेफिनेटली नहीं था. आई थिंक दैट विल बी अ पेनल्टी. पेनल्टी पेनल्टी पेनल्टी. Hughes is a player. भाई आ चुका है प्रशांत शर्मा एडजस्टिंग इज कैमरा. यो ब्रो, पेनल्टी चेक
हेलो।
हो रहा है भाई.
जो हाँ,
पेनल्टी
मैं
चेक.
देख रहा हूँ।
पेनल्टी
पेनल्टी
पेनल्टी.
जीता है यूनाइटेड।
यस 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 यस.
फाइनली, चलो, वेल डिजर्व।
फाइनली
दैट्स अ
फाइनली.
गुड स्टार्ट एज वेल।
और स्क्रीन
पहले
को मैं थोड़ा
10 मिनट में
ऊपर
एक
कर
गोल
देता हूँ.
मार लेंगे, मतलब इजी होगा। ओके, इट स्टिल सेज चेकिंग पेनल्टी ऑन माय एंड,
मैंने
बट
पेनल्टी
आई थिंक
पेनल्टी
इट।
पेनल्टी आ चुका. इट इज पेनल्टी.
हाँ, हाँ, दिया दिया, मेरे इसमें भी दे दिया।
Bruno Fernandes with the penalty.
ओ, ब्रूनो इज टेकिंग इट, ओके।
Yes, yes. 6 minute penalty for United. Fernandes lining up. Will he score? Will he? Will he? Will he? Will he? And he scores! Calm, cool, composed.
वेल, थैंक्स
टिपिकल
फॉर दिस
फर्नांडिस
फॉर।
पेनल्टी. वो जंप मार के उसने पेनल्टी दिया, मतलब आराम से. देख, अच्छा अच्छा पेनल्टी था.
हाँ,
देख देख.
हाँ, मतलब वो पॉगबा वगैरह भी लेता था ना, वैसे टाइप का।
नहीं नहीं, पॉगबा नहीं, पॉगबा नहीं. ये फर्नांडेज और
सॉरी,
जॉर्जिनियो. ये दोनों, जॉर्जिनियो,
जॉर्जिन।
ये दोनों लेते हैं ऐसे पेनल्टी.
हाँ,
फैंटास्टिक फैंटास्टिक, अच्छा लीड है ये.
हाँ, पॉगबा भी
सेवेंथ
ऐसा ही
मिनट में
लेता है।
लीड मिल गया. 7 मिनट में
हाँ,
लीड मिल गया भाई,
यस,
अच्छा लगता है अभी. थोड़ा
यस, चलो।
हल्का. नहीं तो हम स्ट्रगल करते रहते हैं लीड के लिए. अच्छा खेलते, डोमिनेट करते पोजीशन, बट सारा गोल ही नहीं आता.
हम्म,
बट आज तो 7वें मिनट में ही ठोक दिया है गोल
हाँ,
ब्रूनो भैया ने.
very good start. So now it's unlikely. I mean, there are now less chances of us drawing
नहीं नहीं भाई,
with
भाई
Crystal
हाँ हाँ
Palace.
भाई. फिंगर्स क्रॉस्ड. फिंगर्स क्रॉस्ड भाई.
Right. So good, good for us.
7th minute goal, or 6th minute goal in fact, for Bruno Fernandes, and the game has started again. प्रशांत, जैसे गेम स्टार्ट होता है, मैं आई वांटेड टू स्पीक टू यू अबाउट टॉपिक. आई स्पोक टू आवर व्यूअर्स अर्लियर एज वेल. एंथनी मार्शल आउट विद एन इंजरी. यू नो दिस इज गेटिंग टू मच. मतलब हर 2 गेम के बाद वो आता है, सब्स्टिट्यूट एक गेम में आता है, एंड देन ही गेट्स इंजर्ड अगेन. डू यू थिंक इट्स द राइट टाइम टू मूव ऑन एंथनी मार्शल with all the potential and talent, and whenever he's played in Eric Ten Hag, he looked decent. अच्छा decent लग रहा है वो. बट यार वो गेम, वो उसके फिटनेस इश्यूज खत्म ही नहीं होते भाई. लास्ट 2-3 साल से वही चल रहा है उसके साथ. तो व्हाट डू यू थिंक,
Uh,
शुड वी मूव ऑन एंथनी मार्शल इन समर?
yeah, I was just about to suggest that myself the moment you mentioned that he is injured again, because like we have had him for what, a good 6 7 years now. So uh, he has, and it's been the story with of his entire career at United. Like
Correct.
there have been times when he was fit, like earlier, initially under Van Gaal and under Jose as well. But back then, the problem was with regards to his effort. Like he was lazy, he was not putting in that effort. Now, at least that under Ten Hag, he is performing, but then his fitness is now a concern. So we have waited enough for him uh, you know, to fulfill his potential. We have waited a lot, and we've been hoping that the 50 million uh, fee that we have paid for him, like in case he wins the Ballon d'Or, that was the clause, right? Like if he would win the Ballon d'Or, the fee would go up to 50 million to Monaco. We have saved United money, but that's not exactly what we wanted. We would have preferred to pay Monaco 50 million if he did actually win the Ballon d'Or, but that hasn't happened. So, uh, Yeah, I do think that it should. I mean, if the offer is right, United might be looking to sell him. But in order for us to do that, we have to first get replacements for him. Like,
Yes,
I
exactly.
mean,
Already
obviously Victor
ex-striker come
Osimhen.
in. Hmm.
So Victor Osimhen is a name which has been, which has been doing the rounds. Not necessarily in terms of the transfer, but a lot of fans have been suggesting his name, Victor Osimhen, and of course. Uh, there is another one player who might be available, but maybe I cannot take his name right now. So
Yeah.
Maybe United will play him. Maybe United won't. That is something
Yeah.
which we can only find out
You know,
down the line.
and I did not even bring that topic for discussion because I don't think it's the right thing to do for us. You know, whatever it is, what let
That's
the
the thing.
club
It's a
take the
very
decision. You know,
Yeah,
very
exactly.
delicate
Let the
topic,
club take
sensitive
the
topic.
decision.
Yeah,
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 exactly. It's a sensitive topic. So I would just, I mean, I would at this point I would just say that like I want the more positive thing to happen. So I am just saying that if the positive thing does happen, then he gets to play. But if that player is not eligible to be played, then he shouldn't be played. That's all I'm going to say. But that's one
hmm.
option. And then who are the other strikers that we've been linked with? I think that there
So
have
yeah,
been one or
there's
two others.
one is yeah Osimhen, and then there's Vlahovic. So Vlahovic is
Vlahovic,
there, and then
yeah,
Benjamin Sesko is another one, and of course our very famous, our very own striker who has been linked for ages and ages to United, Hurricane. So
uh,
Hurricane is another striker who's been linked to us. So I like Osimhen. My choice definitely Osimhen. Vlahovic, I'm not convinced. His hit and miss, hits and misses. In
Divya,
fact, if you look
Divya,
at
your voice is not proper. Can you please like do something? There
yeah,
seems to be a problem with the mic.
hold hold on.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, okay. Now I can hear you.
It's better.
Yeah, that's better. Yes. So
Yeah.
yeah, Harry Kane.
So what I was
Yes.
saying is, yeah, I was talking about Vlahovic. He's Juventus want 85 million for Vlahovic, and I don't think he's their top scorer as well. Adru is Milik, the Juventus striker. He's the top scorer and he's a better striker. So I don't think
Sorry,
85 million is something that we would
so,
want to
sorry.
pay
Who's
for
their top
Vlahovic.
striker?
I think Milik. Adru is Milik.
Mil. Okay.
So
Okay. Wait, Milik. Yeah.
he's the he's the top scorer. I'm not sure with the numbers, but then that's what I read on Twitter. Milik has better goals than Vlahovic. So yeah, 85 million seems too much for me. I've seen Vlahovic play, and what a header there, and a chance deflected. Shit. There are too many Palace players in the box. Too many Palace players in the box. All shots blocked here. Fernandez. Yes. So saying that Vlahovic will be a good option, but 85 million too much. That's just too much. Just a lot of money.
Agreed. And I think the reason they are asking for that is that they have just signed
They
him.
paid they
From,
paid 70 something. Yeah. 60, 70 million
yeah.
for him.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's probably why they are asking for such a huge price. But the thing is,
Hmm.
he has not lived up to that price so far at
Exactly.
Juventus.
Yeah.
Um,
I know.
at At Fiorentina, he was apparently very good when he was at Fiorentina, but
Hmm.
it might also be a case of him not fitting the system and so on and so forth. So that is also a possibility, and maybe Ten Hag would get the best out of him, so on and so forth. But then again, he does. I mean, he is more into the Zlatan mold of strikers, and obviously Ten Hag would want someone who is into pressing and stuff like that. That's why Osimhen or maybe even Harry Kane would be a better option. Uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, those players are more likely for us to come through. Um, or maybe just some random striker from Leipzig or from one of those Red Bull clubs, maybe someone from there. Uh, because those are the type of signings which I think Ten Hag will make. Even
mhm.
Sabitzer, whom we have signed, right? Like we had been linked with him. A lot of people
Correct.
suggested that United sign him, and they had.
Mhm,
I mean, he was linked with us earlier. So it's a very Ten Hag signing. If you, uh, like just the way the type of player Sabitzer is, you would realize that it's a Rangnick slash Ten Hag type of a signing. So,
mhm,
uh, yeah, I don't necessarily want. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily want United to go with one of these big names. It's okay. It should be
mhm.
someone who actually suits the Ten Hag system and works rather than just being a marquee signing. But again, that
Correct. Yeah.
uh, yeah. So that's my opinion about it. Do you really prefer a marquee signing, or do you just want a a better striker, maybe someone
You
who
know, I
will fit
want,
right into
uh,
the system?
I want someone who can fit the Ten Hag style of play, who's ready to
Hmm.
adapt to his style of play. That's very important. So I want that kind of a striker. So yeah, so that's what I want, and let's see if we can get that because marquee signing hasn't worked out so well for United in the past. So
Yeah,
I,
in the
I'm
recent
a bit
past, yes.
skeptical about making a marquee signing. I don't think it should. It'll be a good idea. But again, I trust Ten Hag. I'm sure he will be the right man to make the decision, and whatever his decision is, I think we should be, okay with that. So yeah, let's see what Ten Hag chooses. But yeah, I don't prefer a market signing. I would rather have someone United make a more intelligent signing, a player who can be one for the future and can give a lot more than just goals.
Yeah,
Palace
exactly.
on the attack,
So,
nicely defended by United.
I mean, uh, for again, the example for Ten Hag, the prime example for a striker
Mm-hmm.
for Ten Hag is, of course, Sebastian Haller, who we keep coming back to. So he was not like exactly a big name player, but he worked
Mm-hmm.
under Ten Hag, right? So
Correct.
that is the kind of thing that manage. I mean, in the day and age that we are, it's all about the manager and the system. It's not
Mm-hmm.
so much about
Mm-hmm.
the player.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, uh, there's a parallel that I can draw here, where in movies they say these days that for Marvel, right? For Marvel movies, they say that who plays the role of maybe Iron Man or Captain America is not important.
Mm-hmm.
The actor is not the star. The star or the
Mm-hmm.
brand is Iron Man himself. So
Mm-hmm.
similarly, in this case, it's not the name who is the striker. That person is not so important as much as that position and that
Mm-hmm.
system. So the
Correct.
bigger thing, bigger focus is on the system. System is the primary focus, and according to that, the player will be signed.
Exactly. Agree with you on that.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So uh, that therefore, coming back to my point, that a marquee signing may not necessarily be good. It's not like we need to share out 100 million for either Osimhen,
Mm-hmm.
Harry Kane, or whatever
Mm-hmm.
what 85 million from Vlahovic. Those things may not be necessary if we go and pick the right player.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Correct. I agree with
Yeah.
you on that.
So,
Just give me a moment.
yeah.
I'm adjusting something
Mm.
here. Hold on. Oh, 18 minutes into the game, and the scoreline is still 1-0 and advantage United. So, Prashant, quickly, your predictions. I think, I guess the game has already started. It's too late, but still, I'll ask you, what are your predictions for this one?
2-1 to United.
Ah, ha, ha. 2-1.
Yeah. I think United will score a second, and then Palace
Mhm.
will pull one back.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. What about you?
I think 3-0 is. I'll go with 3-0.
Ah, okay. So United will score all of the three goals.
Yeah, I think United will do a lot better today. They've got a good start, and I think it'll be more or less a 2-0, and towards the end we'll score the third goal. That's what my feeling is.
Mm, okay. Yeah, well, uh, the only thing is that Patrick Vieira has, I mean, under Vieira, Crystal Palace are pretty good. So that's why I think maybe 3
Mhm,
0 may not be, uh,
mhm.
may not be a,
Yeah,
realistic prediction. That's why I said 2-1. So yeah.
yeah, maybe, yeah. Can happen,
And
can happen. I'm not saying.
speaking,
Mhm.
speaking, speaking of managers, have you been hearing about uh, Burnley? Have you heard about Burnley of late?
Yes, Burnley. I spoke about ex-Burnley manager who today beat Arsenal. Sean Dyche for Everton.
Sean Dyche.
Has
Oh,
yes for Everton
ah,
has beaten Arsenal. So Arsenal
oh,
have
wow,
lost a
really?
game today. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
wow, that's big.
So
So
one,
no longer,
mhm.
no longer unbeaten this season. I mean, they were. I think they had.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. If I'm not wrong, they had been unbeaten, right? Until this point.
No, अरे
They had
भाई
only lost.
कैसे कैसे
They had
they had
lost to
yes
United,
United. So yeah, correct.
but yeah, but then again, after that they were unbeaten. So Everton have beat them, and
Yeah.
good start for Sean Dyche then. Proper. He is now. So I think he will now become the new Sam Allardyce. I think. If he, I mean, मतलब एवर्टन के साथ अगर वो पहले मैच में ऐसा आर्सेनल को हरा सकता है, what is the
Mhm,
how what can be a better start? I mean,
mhm,
as a manager, I think Sean Dyche को तो भाई there's absolutely no doubt about his credentials, but
mhm.
it's really a good start. I'm happy for Everton, for the Everton fans. They deserve a better management, similar to United. But theirs is probably worse because they are now in a relegation
Mhm.
battle, which is like very bad. So, हाँ, वो हिसाब से.
Yeah.
But the reason I actually bought a Burnley is because
Mhm. Prashant, your voice is breaking up. Hello, I
uh,
can't hear you.
hello, can you hear?
Yeah,
Hello,
I can hear you
am I
now.
audible
Much
now?
better, much better. Yeah, much better,
Ah,
much better. Your
okay.
camera is
Yeah,
switched,
sorry.
although.
Sorry, my
Yeah.
mom was calling. Yeah,
Mhm.
my mom was just calling me. Just give me a second, okay? I
No
just got a
problem,
call
no
from my
problem.
mom.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, okay. Hold on, no problem, no problem. Yeah. Right, so in the comment section, guys, I've asked you a question: which striker should Man United sign this summer? So let us know in the comment section who is your choice of striker. I'm pretty happy, if United sign Osimhen. Osimhen is my choice of striker. Of course, it's going to be a very expensive signing, but yeah, Osimhen is my choice of striker. Let us know in the comment section who do you feel United should sign as their main number nine, the number nine target man in the summer transfer window. We've got Osimhen, we've got Vlahovic, we've got Harry Kane, Benjamin Sesko, Jonathan David. We've got huge array of talents, a number of strikers available in the market. Important to see. And there will be clubs in the market for a striker. I think Chelsea will be out in the market for a striker. Maybe Arsenal, you never know. They've got Jesus and Nketiah, but you never know if Arteta wants to have more options. And who else would want a striker? If Harry Kane leaves, then Tottenham will want a striker. And I think us, City, Haaland, Liverpool have got Darwin Nunes. So who else? Who else? Maybe Real Madrid, Benzema's replacement. Maybe Barcelona. Ah, only time will tell us that. But for now, United and Chelsea are the two teams who look like they will get a striker in summer. United the more likely because they don't have a number nine. United players putting in a lot of passes between them. Here's Rashford, unable to keep the pass. Van der Saka playing the header. Fernandez, Casemiro.
Yeah, hello.
And my friend Prashant is back.
Yeah, hi. Okay. Yeah. So sorry for that. I just had something. Mom had to do something. She
Mhm,
needed me for something. So I just went down, and now I'm back up. Okay. Coming back to the point that I was going to make. Burnley,
mhm,
they are currently in contention to come back up into the championship. They
mhm.
had hired. Do you know whom they have hired? Who is their manager?
I don't remember, bro. Can you? Uh, you know,
Uh,
I think I read.
Vincent Company. Vincent
Oh
Company.
yeah, well, oh Vincent. Yes, yes, yes. I read an article. I think it was by The Athletic, when
Yeah.
Vincent Company and Michael Carrick are the hottest properties of Championship. So Michael
Yeah.
Carrick is
Right.
also doing a fantastic job with Middlesbrough, and so is
Yeah.
Vincent Company. So two hottest properties in Championship. Maybe 2 or 3 years down the line, they will be managing a Premier League club. But yes, both
Yeah.
these
So
managers are doing really well. Yes, yes.
yeah. So the thing with company is, I saw a video from Tifo, which is the athletic basically. So they
Mhm.
made that video that how company has got Burnley playing Guardiola ball.
Oh.
So yeah, so that's quite a transformation, and
To
they
that,
are
to do that with average players is a good achievement. Guardiola
yeah,
ball, you
exactly.
can only play with players who are of high potential and high caliber. But to do it with the
Yeah,
average
exactly.
players in Burnley, it's a really good job that he's done.
Exactly. So that's why I brought it up. Like, uh, it's like a huge, it's like a huge transformation, right? Compared to how
Mm-hmm.
Burnley are, how we know Burnley plays. It's a complete 360. So yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Poor cross by Van Bissaka, won the ball well, ran well, but couldn't cross it properly. Oh, you know, how do you rate Aaron Van Bissaka's transformation? He's been fantastic this season. Rashford shot, saved by the Palace goalkeeper, Guaita. Yeah, how do you rate Aaron Van? How much do you rate Aaron Van Bissaka's transformation? Do you still think he's an average right back, or has improved a lot under Ten Hag?
I think he has improved a lot in Ten Hag of late at least. I mean, the fact
Mm-hmm.
that Ten Hag keeps playing him, which means that
Yeah,
he has obviously improved. Otherwise, Ten Hag would have happily played Dallo. I think Dallo is also injured, if I'm not wrong, right? That's why he's not
yeah.
being
Dallo
played.
is
But
today is on the bench. Today he is on the
okay, but
bench, so he is there today.
yeah, he's available, but still Ten Hag isn't playing him. So,
Yeah, because I
it
think
goes to show that.
फिट नहीं है पूरी तरह से. I think fit होगा तो उसके बाद खेलेगा. But yes,
Hmm.
talking about, yeah, go
But
on about Aaron Van
बट
Bissaka.
वैन बिसाका को अगर वो अभी भी खिला रहा है आई थिंक थोड़ा बहुत तो
हम्म,
उसको फेथ अब होगा ही बैठा ही होगा बिकॉज ही हैज परफॉर्म
एग्जैक्टली.
वेरी वेल
बहुत अच्छा.
डिफेंसिवली हमेशा से वो अच्छा ही था so that was
हम्म,
never an issue it was just his attacking bit जो मिसिंग था and I think उस पे थोड़ा ऐसे काम कर करके he has done pretty well I I don't I mean he still doesn't bomb forward like those City or Tottenham or Liverpool fullbacks do but he's doing well offensively. He's doing all right, I think, much better compared to
yeah,
what he has been doing in the past.
correct.
Of course, uh, we remember so many matches under Jose and under Van Gaal, even under Oli,
हम्म,
where uh, Van Bissaka used to just keep putting crosses and like one cross after the other from the side, but none of those crosses would be good. So
yeah,
eventually,
I know.
it would just be that those chances would be wasted, and that was what would happen normally against sides like Crystal Palace and other mid-table sides or lower table sides that United wouldn't
Correct.
be able to quite have in possession. So at least that part has improved. I think what seems to be the case here with Van Bissaka, uh, I believe, is that he has. I think he has. Uh, I mean, he's now crossing the ball less, but he's going forward more. He's now going
Yeah,
forward, and Instead of sending crosses, he just passes it to someone else rather than crossing it
Yeah.
himself. So that's also
No, he
his
does
one good thing.
cross, but he does
But
cross,
he
but not
crosses
like
from
those
center.
Liverpool and City fullbacks. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So he's not trying to be like them anymore. He's being himself, and
Hmm.
he is only crossing a limited number of times comparatively. So that's a good thing.
Yes, yes. And one more thing, I'm sure you saw that Nottingham Forest game. Victor Lindelof as a CDM. Oh, your thoughts, your initial thoughts when you saw Victor Lindelof as a CDM. What do you
I
think?
didn't.
Can you didn't see the game? Oh, okay, okay. I think Lindelof played as a CDM. Poor shot
Okay.
from Rashford. It's really poor. You've got Fernandez and Vegas in a better position. Should have passed the ball. Really poor shot from Rashford. Yeah, go on, Prashant. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, I didn't see that game. I haven't seen it yet.
Uh,
So yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah. So,
But
but
yes.
yeah, that sounds very interesting with Lindelof as CDM. But that's the kind of you know that is the kind of experimentation sometimes United will need. You know,
Hmm.
because we are short on squad and so on and so forth. So rather than putting Martinez in there, he tried to do something different here with playing Lindelof there. But it's fine
Hmm.
as long as it works. It works.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, I mean, if he can play Harry Maguire as a striker, anything is possible.
Harry
So
Maguire.
yeah,
So, Prashant, come this summer, you've got Anthony Martial, Harry Maguire, we've got Donny van de Beek, you've got Scott McTominay, you've got Dean Henderson, you've got Alex Telles, Eric Bailly, all up for sale. So, I'm reading on Twitter, you're going to make a lot of money from these sales, and you can buy a striker, we can buy a midfielder and a centre back. But you look at those players that you're selling, the number of positions that we vacant, we will not have a backup. So, but you're selling. So I'm not going to count Alex Telles and Eric Bailly in it because they are on loan. They're not there this season. But McTominay gone. Okay, you're replacing him with one midfielder. Maybe yes. Okay, चलो ठीक है. Then you've got Martial. So already एक striker कम है. हमको दो striker लेना पड़ेगा फिर. ठीक है. You've got Van der Beek going. Another midfielder going. So you've got to replace him with a young midfielder or someone. उसके अलावा हमने किसके बारे में बात की हैरी मैग्वायर गॉड ठीक है सेंटर बैक ले रहे हैं एंड हु एल्स वाज देयर स्पोक अबाउट और कौन था किसका नाम लिया मैंने प्रशांत और कोई है
स्कॉट मैकटोमिने हो गया, हैरी मैग्वायर हो गया,
हाँ
डीन हेंडरसन बोला
हम्म
था।
ठीक है ये तो
हाँ
लोन पे है तो उसके बारे में तो बट हाँ गोलकीपर तो डेफिनेटली चाहिए होगा अभी भी एक गोलकीपर हम लोन पे ही एक लिए है तो
हाँ
ये लोग बोल रहे हैं हम पैसा बनाएंगे बट यार इतना उतने प्लेयर्स भी तो साइन करने पड़ेंगे नहीं तो फिर हम टॉप प्लेयर्स हमारा स्टार्टिंग लेवन तो फैंटास्टिक होगा बट किसी को इंजरी फटिंग हो गया तो अगेन वी आर बैक टू दोज एवरेज प्लेयर्स या फिर यंगर प्लेयर्स यूथ साइड पे खेलना पड़ेगा तो नॉट नॉट नथिंग टू बी एक्साइटेड मच अबाउट हाँ बट पैसा जरूर आएगा अराउंड 80-90 मिलियन जरूर आएगा इफ वी सेल वेल बट अगेन यू विल हैव टू बाय दैट मेनी प्लेयर्स young players को खरीदना पड़ेगा who will get limited game time and over the course of a year or two they will become a starting 11 player but yes it is not going to be all that easy जो लोग बोलते हैं इतना पैसा बेच के इतना प्लेयर्स बेच के हमको अच्छा पैसा आएगा and we'll buy a top number 9 a top midfielder and a top center back so this is my thoughts on it your take
हाँ
on this
So my answer to that is the same as the previous question that you asked me about transfers. That
hmm
uh, what you are saying is not completely wrong, but
hmm
that is considering that our players, the players who we are selling, they will all be let's say 20 at most like on an average. Okay, each for each player, I don't think you will fetch on an average will fetch 20 million on an average. Okay, like I'm averaging out the
hmm
entire total. Okay,
hmm
so let's say 20 to 25 million for each player. Now, generally, if you want a top player, what you're like quoting as a top player, uh, then obviously he will come in the range of 50, 60 million, not even 40. So
Correct.
that is, yeah, so that is an obvious thing. But that's a top player. Now, United may not necessarily go for a top player for every position.
Hmm.
Like, uh, again, with the Ten Hag system, he might not need like a top player, what all you used to call a top striker or a top midfielder. That may not be needed, right? We would need basically any player who will fit the Ten Hag system. Now, Sabitzer is not a top midfielder. He's not a big name,
Hmm.
but he is very good with his attributes. He is perfect with regards to the statistics that Ten Hag requires. He does the pressing. He understands the system, and that's why he's going to fit right in. We just know that.
Hmm.
So that is what we are looking for.
So,
Again.
so what you're saying is more than if we do those smart buys, so we
Hmm.
can actually get the best. But भाई मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड बोर्ड है क्या तुझे लगता है हम स्मार्ट बाय आज तक नहीं किए तुझे लगता है हम वापस हम करेंगे
सबितर किया ना अभी सबितर किया ना
भाई लोन
टेनहाग
साइनिंग है भाई यार मुझे नहीं भरोसा
टेनहाग
होता
तो
इन लोग पे
करेगा
सच्ची में
यूनाइटेड
हाँ टेनाक
देखो
डेफिनेटली करेगा
हाँ और
टेनाक डेफिनेटली करेगा
अ, मतलब समर तक तो क्या क्या ही पता क्या ही चेंज हो जाएगा वी आर लाइकली
हाँ,
टू गेट न्यू ओनर्स बाय देन सो मतलब वही सो दैट इज द इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग फॉर अस राइट वी कैन
हम्म,
वी आर लाइकली टू गेट न्यू ओनर्स बाय देन सो न्यू ओनर्स का भी कुछ ना कुछ तो फंडिंग होगा ही they aren't going to be
करेक्ट
like the Glazers who will be like miser in terms of spending it on the club. So that'll be fine. I don't think that's an issue. Who knows? If the new owner is like if he's spending like Todd Bowley is spending, you never know. But I doubt United would need something like that. I think United will only need sensible signing.
yeah,
So
that's what
that
I'd expect yeah मैंने
and that's what
no marquee
and that is
signings
what I expect.
smart signings
Huh. Yeah, because I remember like David Moyes, right? Like when he uh like I know like after he was sacked, whenever he used to return to United with West Ham, uh,
Hmm,
on multiple occasions he has said that I wanted Gareth Bale, I wanted Tony Cruz, I wanted this player, I wanted that player. He also was asking for old marquee signings, but marquee signings don't always do the thing.
correct that's right
So
Hmm,
Ten Hag is not the kind of manager who will say like I need these, Gareth Bale or Tony Cruz type of signing. He will go for someone like a Sabitzer because that
hmm,
actually is a more sensible signing. And again,
hmm,
if a player is not much of a star, the other good thing with him is that he will not have that much of an ego either. So
correct that's
he
right
will obviously be willing to work hard, and those are the things that the Ten Hag would look for. So, yeah, it will be. It's not going to be worth discussing all those. I mean, all those big names. According to me, that's why. So, yeah, that's where I stand. Sylvia.
yeah. Yeah, nice assessment, Prashant. Thank you. And we see Marcel Sabitzer on the screen, warming up. Jadon Sancho is also warming up along with Harry Maguire.
Mm.
Van Bissaka switching play. Rashford, Luke Shaw, foul there. No, says referee. भाई मुझे एक बात समझ में आ रही नहीं है ये लोग बोल रहे हैं कि बेलिंगम टू लिवरपूल भाई लिवरपूल और वुल्स और लिवरपूल का मैच चल रहा है जरा स्कोर देख भाई जरा लिवरपूल और
मस्त
वुल्स का
उसको देखना पड़ेगा
2-0 वुल्स एट मोलिन्यू
ओ हो हैं एक सेकंड
या सो मैटिप ओन गोल एंड डॉसन गोल भाई ये गैक्पो तो उसको सोचता रहेगा भाई क्या गलती कर दी मैंने 6 महीने पीएसवी में रहता मैं और समर में यूनाइटेड मुझे ले लेता बट नहीं बहुत
हाँ
घाई थी हम्म, ये लिवरपूल की हालत देख के तुझे ये सब बोल रहे हैं बेलिंगम टू लिवरपूल और वो चैंपियंस लीग में खेलेंगे नहीं तो बेलिंगम ज्वाइन करेगा लिवरपूल
हाँ
इफ दे डोंट क्वालिफाई
looks
फॉर द चैंपियंस लीग रेवेन्यू भी नहीं आएगा उतना दे डोंट प्ले इन द चैंपियंस लीग तो डू यू थिंक आफ्टर स्पेशली मुझे तो ये बहुत अभी उसका प्राइस कल तक बोल रहे थे 120 मिलियन, बट अभी मुझे लग रहा है एंजो फर्नांडिस का डील हुआ तो अब उसको अभी 150 मिलियन मांगेगा। मैं डेफिनेटली लिख के देता हूँ अभी आफ्टर एंजो फर्नांडिस डॉर्टमुंड आर गोइंग टू
हम्म,
आस्क 150 मिलियन फॉर बेलिंगम, आई थिंक दैट। तो डू यू थिंक लिवरपूल इतना स्पेंड करेगा, स्पेशली आफ्टर नॉट गेटिंग द रेवेन्यू फॉर चैंपियंस लीग, और लिवर और
वो लोग
बेलिंगम
का भी
आएगा?
वही चीज है ना, that they will have new owners. They also have the same situation with us, that they will have the new owner. So that is going to
हम्म।
influence that path, right? It is also going to play a huge factor. But again, Liverpool still uh, Jude Bellingham ka to I believe you only told me, right, that I think his family is a Liverpool uh,
या
supporter.
बट ठीक है उसमें तो, वो तो भाई, लूक शॉ वाज अ चेल्सी फैन,
हाँ,
जॉन टेरी वाज अ मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड फैन, बट
हाँ, right,
things always don't always work out the way the players want to work out.
हाँ,
तो यार
हाँ, वो भी है.
होगा Bellingham ban, but if you look at the way Ten Hag is playing, what Ten Hag is trying to do, Bellingham may be attracted by it. Again, very difficult to do that kind of deal, 150 million, when our focus will be on getting a top striker. All the
I know,
funds will
but
be for the striker.
the
Hmm.
thing is, Dortmund. I mean, if Dortmund couldn't take 150 million for Haaland, why? I mean, I doubt Dortmund would do. I mean, would ask 150 million for him. I think they have. He would also have a release clause, and as long as that
No, he
release
doesn't
clause is
have.
being,
He doesn't have a release clause.
then they might ask
And if
150
and if
नहीं
he
मांगेंगे,
doesn't,
100 they'll ask for
नहीं
100
120 तो
million.
अभी 120 तो अभी मांग रहे हैं। 120 अभी बोल रहे हैं कि समर में अगर बाय करना है तो 120 मिलियन का उसका प्राइस है, तो अभी बोल रहे हैं। अभी तो
अच्छा,
डायरेक्ट डायरेक्ट नहीं बोल रहे हैं, बट थ्रू गुड सोर्सेज, इट इज गोइंग टू
हाँ,
बी क्लोज टू अराउंड 120 मिलियन।
हम्म, okay. हाँ, तो 120 million I guess is okay for you for Bellingham as
मुझे नहीं
per the
लगता
current
है,
market.
क्योंकि अगर, हाँ हम, दैट्स व्हाट मी एंड यू थिंक, मुझे तो 120 मिलियन में ज्यादा लगता है। अच्छा प्लेयर है, बहुत ही बेहतरीन प्लेयर है, बट आई थिंक डॉर्टमंड ज्यादा इंफ्लेट करता है प्राइस। या बट मैं इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि अभी बेंफिका ने 120 मिलियन दिए, फॉर एंजो फर्नांडिस और बेलिंगम। तो नॉट सेइंग बेलिंगम इज अ बेटर प्लेयर और फर्नांडिस इज अ बेटर प्लेयर, बट देन जिस तरह से जो हाइप है बेलिंगम का, मुझे मुझे तो ऐसे लग रहा है 150 मिलियन ही मांगेंगे। बहुत 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 कमीने लोग हैं, बोला तो नहीं चाहिए, पर डॉर्टमंड मुझे मालूम है कैसे, वेरी हार्ड टू नेगोशिएट,
But
वेरी हार्ड टू नेगोशिएट।
अरे ऐसा हालन तो बराबर वो लोग ने 60 million में
अरे वो
बेच दिया.
रिलीज क्लॉज था भाई,
सैंचो
उसका भाई रिलीज क्लॉज था इसलिए,
सैंचो से भी सस्ता था यार, वो सैंचो से भी सस्ते में बेच
क्योंकि
दिया
वो रिलीज
उसको.
क्लॉज था। वो रिलीज क्लॉज था, दैट्स व्हाई दे कुड साइन हिम, अदरवाइज Haaland would have been at United instead of Dortmund. United didn't agree for a release clause for Haaland, and that is why he went to Dortmund. सच तो यही है ना, कि रिलीज क्लॉज चाहिए था, एंड आई थिंक दैट इज वन थिंग दैट एड वुडवर्ड ने अच्छा किया। बहुत कम चीजें अच्छी की है, दैट वी डिड नॉट साइन हालैंड विद रिलीज क्लॉज। नहीं तो भाई 2 साल बाद वो छोड़ देता यूनाइटेड और जाता रियल मैड्रिड, डेफिनेटली डेफो जाता वो रियल मैड्रिड।
क्यों रियल मैड्रिड क्यों? एज एन
क्योंकि
सिटी
उसको
में तो
जाना
वो.
है वो। इफ यू लुक एट
हाँ, उसको तो
इफ यू
जाना.
लुक एट हाँ, इफ यू लुक एट हिज फादर्स कमेंट्स, ही सेड दैट ही वांट्स
हम्म,
टू प्ले एवरीवेयर इन यूरोप, एवरी टॉप लीग इन यूरोप। तो अभी
हम्म,
प्रीमियर लीग में ऑलरेडी खेल चुका होता है अंडर फॉर यूनाइटेड, फिर जाता वो कहीं और, तो या तो पीएसजी जाता या रियल मैड्रिड जाता या फिर जर्मनी जाता बायर्न में। तो जाता तो डेफिनेटली कहीं ना कहीं, और वो मतलब वो
हम्म,
रिलीज क्लॉज एक्टिवेट कर लेती कोई क्लब, और लुकिंग एट यूनाइटेड सिचुएशन, ही वुड डेफिनेटली नॉट स्टेड हियर।
हम्म. हाँ, वो तो है, बट यूनाइटेड को 2-3 साल भी दे देता, 4 साल दे देता, काफी होता. रोनाल्डो ने यही किया था ना. रोनाल्डो वाज हियर फॉर लाइक इनिशियल
रोनाल्डो
4 to 5
काफी
years
साल था
and
यार, 5 6 साल था,
छह
छह
साल
साल था।
6 साल था.
हम्म।
तो वही, बट देन वो 6 साल था इधर, एंड आफ्टर दैट लाइक मैड्रिड में तो ही जस्ट रीच न्यू हाइट. तो
हम्म।
ठीक है, आई मीन, ओके, नहीं साइन किया ठीक है, बट द थिंग इज ही इज किलिंग इट एट सिटी. तो
एब्सोल्युटली,
अल्टीमेटली,
एब्सोल्युटली,
हाँ,
नो डाउट अबाउट दैट।
वो
नो टू
वो
वेज
चीज है.
अबाउट दैट।
Although अभी बीच में some people have started to say कि oh, do city have city gotten worse under with Haaland at the top, I don't think that's necessarily the case.
That is not the
They
correct
change the
you
system.
know.
हाँ, तो वैसा. तो वो बोलने लगे and then he scored a hat trick. Like uh, last week, I think last week or last week. तो ऐसा वो लोग बोलने लगे थे.
Last to
People
last
were
week,
like,
correct, correct.
हाँ.
Hmm.
और बाद में भाई ने हैट ट्रिक मार दिया. Now that thing is again all quiet. सब लोग चुप बैठ गए. तो ऐसे. Okay, almost through the first half. United leading by a goal to nil.
Hmm. So it has been I mean, गोल के बाद परफॉर्मेंस थोड़ा एवरेज रहा है. पेनिट्रेशन इतना
Hmm.
नहीं रहा है. पोजीशन रहा है
Yeah,
बट ओवरऑल इतना फाइनल बॉल थोड़ा नॉट अप टू द मार्क. ये एस्टन मिला
yeah.
लेस्टर सिटी बहुत जबरदस्त गेम चल रही है. 45 मिनट्स में 2-2.
हैं.
यस.
अच्छा. ओके. तो हाईलाइट्स तो दिखेंगे अपने को इधर.
यस यस.
So we will
Fernandez
discuss
with a
that.
nice ball to Anthony. So other games, Chelsea और Fulham कल रात को 0-0 क्लोज हुआ. Earlier today
हाँ.
we had Everton bagging full points at Goodison Park against Arsenal, 1-0, courtesy of James Tarkowski goal. And the other games going on simultaneously with United Crystal Palace, Villa Leicester City है, तो 2-2 पे draw है फिलहाल. Brentford is leading comfortably 2-0 against Southampton at home. Brighton and Bournemouth 0-0 है. Wolves leading 2-0 against Liverpool at Molineux. And there is a late kickoff between Newcastle and West Ham, which is going to be a very interesting game. But yes, overall, अच्छा evening है प्रीमियर लीग के लिए.
Okay. By the way,
Fernandes with a
ये
free
क्या.
kick. हाँ.
हाँ. I just मतलब with regards to the result between Chelsea and Fulham yesterday, I just sent you an image. You can maybe you can share your screen and share put it on the screen here.
Hold on, let me check. Let me download this. Oh.
हो गया.
नहीं कर रहा हूँ एक मिनट रुक. हो रहा है.
इमेजिन इतना स्पेंड करने के बाद भी नील नील.
हाफ
तो
टाइम हो चुका है at Old Trafford. We're leading 1-0.
हाँ.
Eric Ten Hag will still not be the happy man because हमें पता है वो कितना demanding है. And the overall quality of football has not been good. We've had position, but भाई ये यूज करके प्लेयर है पैलेस का. भाई ऐसा लगता है 45 ईयर ओल्ड है. अभी देख स्क्रीन पे
हाँ.
आएगा वो. भाई कितना बुढ़ा
देखा
लगता है वो
ना.
पहले से ही. अगर मतलब 21 ईयर्स का तब से ऐसे लग रहा है वो.
हाँ, अब ब्लॉन्ड बाल है. आई थिंक उसने अपने दादी को भी उसने ब्लॉन्ड कर दिया
अभी
पूरा.
आएगा देख, अभी आएगा स्क्रीन पे आएगा देख. भाई 40 पे 50
नहीं
का प्लेयर लगता है वो.
हाँ. वो वो लगान में वो था ना कोई तो. पता नहीं मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा बट आई थिंक लगान में कोई तो था उसके जैसा लग रहा है उसका चेहरा मुझे. कोई तो कैरेक्टर था उसके जैसा लग रहा है बट हाँ ही लुकिंग ओल्ड. लाइक बहुत मतलब ही लुक लाइक वही 40-50 का तो लगता है चेहरे से. बिकॉज उसका दाढ़ी भी ब्लॉन्ड है ना. एंड द थिंग इज ही उसका स्किन एकदम एकदम वाइट है. इट इज लाइक वेरी वाइट. इट्स नॉट इवन लाइक जो बोलते हैं ना जो नॉर्मल जो दूसरे ब्रिटिश प्लेयर्स भी है उतना वाइट भी नहीं. इट इज लाइक वेरी वाइट ही वाइट. एकदम एक्सट्रीम वाइट लाइक ऑफ वाइट कलर बोल सकते हो ऑलमोस्ट. तो इसलिए तो उसका कॉन्ट्रास्ट जो आता है उस वजह से ऐसा लग रहा है.
So your assessment on halftime, Prashant, क्या लगता है तुझे?
हाँ. Yeah, as you correctly put it through, okay, United ने goal मार दिया. After that, they were backed off a bit. थोड़ा, they slacked off. उन लोग का focus वगैरह नहीं रहा उतना. So that is indeed correct of you to say that. मुझे भी वही लगा
हम्म,
कि भाई first goal जाने के बाद it was like United could not go any further. Like penetration नहीं था penalty box में.
correct.
They did a decent job of keeping Palace in their own half. मतलब, in most
हम्म,
cases, like Palace has other chances नहीं create किए, so that is a big thing and it's a plus.
हम्म,
But wait, they should attack more, and that's probably why we had Sabitzer, warming up and everything because uh, Ten Hag would be hoping कि चलो वो आएगा तो maybe थोड़ा और creativity आ जाएगा. Although he is not as
हम्म,
creative as Eriksen as per the stats, but
हम्म,
at least वो रहेगा तो it will be better, you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
So he will definitely be a better partner for Casemiro than Fred is. Fred ने भी ठीक ठाक ही किया. He has not actually done that badly, but
हम्म,
United will need someone who is creative और वो काम शायद Sabitzer कर ले.
हम्म. Prashant, a question for you. Just trivia question, ठीक है? हाँ,
Hmm.
देखते हैं तेरा नॉलेज अच्छा है, ठीक है?
Hmm.
Currently in the Premier League this season, which team has lost the least number of matches?
Least number of matches. United or Arsenal?
Nah, no,
City.
no. That's Newcastle. They just lost one game.
Oh. अच्छा.
Though although they have
Wow.
drawn 9 games, they've drawn nine
Hmm.
games, 9 games
They lost
without a
one.
result, but they've just lost one. The defense has been brilliant,
And
absolutely
that one
brilliant.
loss was
Next
against
level
United.
defense.
That one
Sorry,
loss was against United.
no, against United भी draw किया था उन्होंने. So I'll
अच्छा.
quickly check. देखता हूँ फटाक से इसके सामने. I think against Arsenal where they lost. मुझे लगता है Arsenal के against they हारे थे if I'm not wrong. But चलो फटाक से देख ही लेते हैं. Whom did they lose? Whom did they lose? वाह, और क्या रिकॉर्ड है उनका. तो लॉस्ट टू लिवरपूल. लिवरपूल के सामने हारे थे 2-1.
अच्छा.
या.
Okay. But yeah, that's a big thing. मतलब यार न्यूकासल का तो ऐसा भी नहीं है that they are a very star-studded side, right?
they've
But
conceded
still,
they've conceded least number of goals. Only 11 goals in 20 games.
wow. And we will be facing them in the League Cup final. So,
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
people
Very
who are
very बहुत ही ये डिफेंस है, मतलब देते ही नहीं है. ब्रूम में देते. बॉटमैन और शार जो है, मतलब नेक्स्ट लेवल ही
hmm,
है, मतलब इस सीजन. आई मीन ब्रिलियंट.
बॉट
और
भाई स्वेन
मैनेजर
बॉटमैन
उनका
तो
बहुत
हम लोग ने बात ही किया था स्वेन बॉटमैन का ही है
बहुत
ना वो.
बहुत क्या था उसके बारे में, बहुत. यस
So so
यस,
much
मैंने
about
बोला
him.
ही था.
So,
वेरी गुड सेंटर बैक, वेरी गुड सेंटर बैक.
और दूसरा कौन है? ये अलेक्जेंडर शार. शार राइट, SARR.
करेक्ट करेक्ट.
हाँ. ओके. तो ये हाइलाइट्स चालू है. आई थिंक यूनाइटेड के हाइलाइट्स अभी दिखा रहे हैं, बट
हाँ,
आई थिंक दे विल शो द अदर गेम्स
करेक्ट.
हाइलाइट्स टू. सो अच्छा, हाफ टाइम में एस्टन विला 2 लेस्टर 3, ब्रेंटफोर्ड 2 साउथहैम्पटन 0,
अच्छा, मैं
ब्राइटन एंड
मारा
बोurnemouth 0.
मारा क्या बिला ने. 2-2 था, मैं देखा था तो हाँ.
हाँ.
आई थिंक लेस्टर ने तीसरा
तो
मारा.
लेस्टर लेस्टर ने तीसरा मारा.
हम्म,
एंड
हम्म,
ऑफ कोर्स अभी वुल्फ का दिखा रहा है. लिवरपूल वुल्फ टू लिवरपूल नील नील. तो जो फर्स्ट गोल इन्होंने कंप्लीट किया वो जो मैटिप को
हम्म,
लग के अंदर गया.
हम्म.
एंड सेकंड
ओन
गोल
गोल था
अभी
फर्स्ट वाला
दिखा रहा है.
मैच.
हाँ, फर्स्ट वाला ऑन गोल था. एंड नाउ दे आर शोइंग द सेकंड वन जिसमें ओ अरे रे, अगेन फर्स्टली इट वाज क्लियर. उसके बाद वो सेकंड जो सेकंड बॉल था उस पे ये लोग ने स्कोर किया. एंड क्लॉप इज लाइक फ्रस्ट्रेटेड कि भाई क्या कर रहे हैं ये लोग करके. So yeah, not good for Liverpool fans.
But
But it's
don't you
surprising
think
कि
लिवरपूल ने 40 million कुछ स्पेंड किया गैकपो पे? They should have invested that
हाँ,
money in a midfielder, don't you think?
they should have. मतलब उन लोग के प्लेयर्स मिडफील्डर्स एक्चुअली है अच्छे. आई डोंट थिंक लिवरपूल ने ऐसा सोचा होगा दैट दे वुड नीड अ मिडफील्डर. मतलब
नहीं भाई
वो लोग के
देख,
पास प्लेयर्स.
दे डोंट, वो लेग्स इतने
इट्स
ये
जस्ट
नहीं है,
दैट दे आर
यंग
नॉट.
नहीं है. इफ यू लुक, क्या बोल रहा है भाई?
हाँ, एग्जैक्टली. मतलब वो अभी नाउ वी कैन सी इट एंड वी कैन से क्या भाई इट्स नॉट वर्किंग. वो लेग्स नहीं है, बट आई थिंक
नहीं भाई,
लिवरपूल ने
लेकिन
यही सोचा होगा कि
मैं तो ये ट्रांसफर विंडो से पहले ही मैंने देख लिया था भाई, उनका मिडफील्ड बहुत मतलब, इफ यू टेक आउट अलकंट्रा फ्रॉम दैट, फर्मिन्यो, हेंडरसन, दे डोंट हैव एनर्जी लेफ्ट. वो ठीक है प्लेयर्स, बट हर
जेम्स
वीक इन
मिलर है
वीक आउट वो
दूसरा.
स्टार्ट नहीं कर सकते.
हाँ, वो बात तो है. हेंडरसन बोलो, फाबिन्यो बोलो, इवन
हम्म.
जेम्स मिलर, राइट. जेम्स मिलर. हाँ.
और आर्थर मेलो तो मतलब इट्स एक नहीं ही लोन साइनिंग किया है, वैसे ही उस बराबर हार्डली प्लेड, इंजरीज एंड फिटनेस इश्यूज है, मतलब वेस्ट ऑफ ए लोन. तो दे शुड हैव फोकस. अग्रीड, दे हैव जोटा एंड लुइस डियाज नॉट अवेलेबल ड्यू टू लॉन्ग टर्म इंजरी, बट वो फेब मार्च में वो लोग आ जाते वापस. मिडफील्डर की जरूरत थी यार. वो 45 मिलियन, 40 मिलियन दे कुड हैव इन्वेस्टेड इन अ वेरी गुड मिडफील्डर.
आई थिंक वो लोग ने मे बी दे जस्ट साइन गैक्पो टू पिस यूनाइटेड. और हाँ भाई, ये लोग को
यार
चाहिए ना
नहीं यार, नहीं नहीं
साइन
नहीं,
करने
नहीं
से.
तो मुझे तो अच्छा प्लेयर है, नॉट सेइंग दैट, बहुत अच्छा प्लेयर है. टाइम लगेगा उसको सेटल होने को, बट नॉट समथिंग लिवरपूल नीडेड. दे नीडेड लेग्स इन दैट मिडफील्ड. और ऐसे लेग्स चाहिए जो मतलब यंग लेग्स हो, एनर्जेटिक हो, एनर्जी हो, वैसे लेग्स चाहिए थे. आई थिंक दे मिस्ड अ ट्रिक, and it is going to come back and haunt them. It's already terrifying them. That first half performance, and it is continuing to happen. And Klopp may even get sacked. Towards the end of the season if things don't continue this way. My thoughts.
So a lot of people have already said this कि at Dortmund he
Six
was
and a
sacked
half,
in his seventh
six,
season.
7 season.
हम्म, यहाँ पे 6.5 है, तो बेसिकली सेवेंथ ही बोल सकते हैं, राइट. इट इज
Correct.
पास्ट 6, तो 7th सीजन ही हो गया. ओके.
Hmm. Hmm.
तो
Hmm.
तो मे बी इन दिस सीजन, क्या ही पता, मे बी he would be sacked. But if he gets the time to just refresh his squad, rebuild his
Hmm.
squad, he will again do something nice.
Hmm.
So uh, I mean that is something up to Liverpool to decide. वहाँ के again they will also
Correct.
have new owners, तो वो लोग का भी सीन क्या रहेगा क्या पता.
Hmm. Coming back
ये
to the
वकांडा
game,
फॉरएवर
Prashant.
का. हाँ, सॉरी. या
क्या बोल
कंटिन्यू.
रहे हैं? हॉटस्टार वकांडा फॉरएवर आ गया क्या? आ
हाँ.
गया ना वो, हॉटस्टार पे अभी आया है,
हाँ,
तो
फर्स्ट. हाँ,
मतलब हर,
फर्स्ट
तो
क्लिप.
कुछ भी देखेगा उसके बीच में इसका ऐड तो आना ही आना है, डेफिनेटली आना है,
हाँ,
वकांडा फॉरएवर
एग्जैक्टली.
का.
वही, अब तो वही आते रहेगा. हाँ,
बार बार
कंटिन्यू
आएगा.
यू थिंक. हाँ.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि क्या बोला तुम? हाँ, एनी हाफ टाइम चेंजेस यू फील वी नीड, और या फिर और 10-15 मिनट के लिए कंटिन्यू करना चाहिए?
Sabitzer should come on, and I think he will.
हम्म.
सैंचो को थोड़ा टाइम बाद ला सकते हैं. नो, मतलब नो रश.
एंथनी हैज स्ट्रगल्ड अ लॉट यार.
हम्म.
एंटनी मतलब नहीं नहीं, इज नॉट अप टू द मार्क टुडे. आई थिंक ही विल
हम्म.
टेक टाइम. हम्म.
या उसका भी थोड़ा वही क्रिटिक्स उसके ऊपर भी थोड़ा ज्यादा ही बोल रहे हैं कि भाई ही इज लाइक क्या बोलता, वो ट्रिक्स वगैरह ज्यादा कर रहा है बट ही इज नॉट एक्चुअली कंट्रीब्यूटिंग. तो वो चीज है.
इट्स नॉट वर्किंग आउट, ट्राइंग टू मच, नॉट कमिंग आउट. ठीक है यार,
हम्म.
मतलब 21 ईयर्स का ही
हो
है,
गया.
उसका गलती नहीं है कि यूनाइटेड ओवर पेड फॉर हिम.
हम्म.
एंड डेफिनेटली आज नहीं तो कल वो क्लिक करेगा ही करेगा. ही गॉट द टैलेंट इन हिम, एंड टेराग इज अ वेरी गुड कोच. तो आज नहीं तो कल वो क्लिक होना ही है डेफिनेटली. आई एम कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट दैट.
अग्री. सेम सेम. And even this season, in मतलब वो consistent नहीं रहा है, but whenever मतलब जरूरत पड़ा है, he has done well. Like there have been
Hmm.
times when he has performed well.
Hmm.
I think it was against Arsenal, right? जो first match था where जहाँ पे उसका left foot बहुत काम आया था. It was
Correct,
against
correct.
Arsenal
That's
or
right.
Arsenal,
Arsenal,
right?
Arsenal. First match, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Let's quickly look at the table. तो टेबल हम देख लेते हैं क्या चालू है, कौन कितने पानी में है, देख लेते हैं. So Arsenal
Hmm.
is still leading with the 50 points, you know, mm, followed by City with 45 points, just 5 points behind Arsenal, followed by United currently, looking at this game, 42 points, but United will have played an extra game, 20 after 21 games. Arsenal and City have only played 20 games, so United have played an extra game. Newcastle 39 points, 3 points behind United. They have to play later in the day. तो वो अगेंस्ट वेस्ट हैम खेलेंगे. इफ दे विन दैट गेम तो न्यूकासल विल गो ऑन थर्ड पोजीशन above United in terms of goal difference. Then we've got Spurs with 36 points and Brentford, Brighton, Fulham, Chelsea down at ninth position with 30 points and Liverpool on 10th position with 29 points.
Oh,
So
oh, oh.
Liverpool and Chelsea are have a vast gap, बहुत बड़ा gap है. And
Hmm.
वेरी डिफिकल्ट ऐसा अब फिलहाल तो लग रहा है टॉप फोर अनलेस either Newcastle or United mess up. Newcastle don't look like they will mess up. United also don't look like they will mess up unless a string of injuries हो जाए और उनको players miss करे तो maybe that will happen. But for now it looks very difficult for Chelsea and Liverpool to get into top four. बहुत difficult.
Hmm. Yeah, but बीच में like till some time ago people were saying कि, it's not, we aren't even exactly halfway through the season, blah blah blah, right? Okay, maybe it's a little
Hmm.
too early to predict, but now even I am
Hmm.
starting to think that we are 21, 20 games into the season, and if the teams haven't picked up at this stage, will they pick up any further? We
ये
never know.
पॉइंट्स का डिफरेंस भाई देखना बहुत ज्यादा है. पॉइंट्स का डिफरेंस
Hmm,
बहुत ज्यादा है.
I agree. है मतलब मुझे पता चेल्सी आर 9 points ऑफ द टॉप फोर. That is
Not
something which
nine,
I
yeah,
have to.
not 9 points of the top four because Newcastle haven't played. If Newcastle play and win that game, there'll be 12 points of the top four. Chelsea. Same with
Exactly.
Liverpool,
So,
13 points of the top four. Of course, Liverpool do have a game in hand, but if you win that game, again 9 points of the top four, and there is no,
हम क्या ना,
कोई पॉजिटिव साइड दिख नहीं रहा है उनका लिवरपूल का.
मतलब अभी जो वो इसका रिजल्ट
ट्रेंड
है,
डाउनवर्ड्स ही जा रहा है उनका.
हाँ अभी वो इसका जो रिजल्ट है, if you consider that result, they will be 13,
हम्म.
what, 16 points of top four.
Liverpool will be no 13 points if so as of now, if we look at the current games 2-0, so it's
अच्छा, with
Liverpool
the
13 points of top four. Yeah.
अच्छा अच्छा, ओके ओके, अच्छा इंक्लूडिंग दैट गेम, ओके.
Hmm. No, I'm 13 points में इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ, I'm considering that Newcastle will win that game. So as of now, currently 10 points, 29 points पे Liverpool and Newcastle 39 points पे. तो न्यूकासल अगर जीतती है रात की गेम तो फिर 13 पॉइंट हो जाएगा. करंटली 10 पॉइंट है लिवरपूल एंड चेल्सी 9 पॉइंट्स.
ओके, इंटरेस्टिंग. Okay, United are warming up like right before kicking off the second half. That's pretty strange. I think I've not seen this before. So, okay, Bruno Fernandes is all set to kick off the second half. I don't think any changes have been made at this stage.
नो चेंजेस.
Savage has not come on yet. Okay, United kick off the ball. They will now be kicking the
या.
ball from right to the left.
तो फिलहाल तो टेनाग ने वही लाइनअप रखा है और ट्रस्टेड द स्क्वाड, मे बी विल सी अ चेंज इन 60 मिनट्स, बट फॉर नाउ लुकिंग गुड। नाइस बॉल, फ्रेड का क्रॉस और क्लियर किया। क्या लगता है तुझे प्रशांत, आज का आर्सेनल लॉस, विल दैट ओपन अप द टॉप टाइटल रेस? 5 पॉइंट का फर्क है, एंड आर्सेनल हैव टू प्ले सिटी ट्वाइस स्टिल।
They have to play City twice. Oh, okay. Uh, well, मुझे ये पता नहीं था that they have to play City twice. Uh,
या दे हैव टू प्ले सिटी ट्वाइस।
हाँ
तो
फिर
एक गेम तो आई थिंक 15-16 तारीख को है, जो कैंसर्ड गेम था।
हम्म,
पर वो आई थिंक बिकॉज ऑफ दैट क्वीन का सिचुएशन के टाइम पे वो, दैट वाज वन ऑफ द टाइम्स वो गेम कैंसिल हुआ था।
हाँ
बट यस,
कैंसिल हुआ।
तो दोनों गेम्स बाकी है।
हम्म,
और भाई तुझे तो पता है, सिटी एक बार चालू होती है तो दे आर अनस्टॉपेबल।
बट वो पूरी तरह से चालू नहीं हुआ ना अब तक ये सीजन।
अभी
तो
तक तो हुआ नहीं है।
और हाँ, ऑल्दो हालैंड तो एकदम कुत्ते जैसा स्कोर कर रहा है, बट यू नो टीम्स हैव बीन एबल टू स्टॉप देम। यूनाइटेड ने तो
या
हरा दिया उनको। और आई थिंक लिवरपूल ने हरा था उनको।
लिवरपूल, यस
uh,
यस, लिवरपूल बीट देम।
हाँ, लिवरपूल beat them as well. So if that is how they are playing, so it's not like they are unbeatable or invincible this season, even with Haaland up top.
करेक्ट।
So who knows how Arsenal will do. And the thing is, United beat City, but Arsenal beat United. So by that logic, Arsenal should be able to beat City.
भाई वो लॉजिक तो नहीं अप्लाई कर सकते मैं से तो।
नहीं कर सकते हाँ। ये फैंस का लॉजिक है, obviously it's a very very
ऑफ
layman logic.
कोर्स।
But generally, United fans ऐसे ही बोलेंगे, I know that. Hmm. Okay, just give me a second, all right?
By the way, Anthony Martial has missed 20 games this season due to injury. 20 games, including the Carabao Cup, for EFL Cup, FA Cup, and the Europa League. Total 20 games miss किया है Martial ने.
Oh, oh, oh.
Much defending by Martinez there. There is another logic. आज एक लॉजिक मैं तुझे, आज के आर्सेनल लॉस के बाद एक लॉजिक से, आर्सेनल कैन बीट, sorry, City can beat Arsenal. Arsenal have lost 2 games, okay,
Hmm.
against, see, what are, ये दोनों गेम के लॉसेस में कॉमन क्या था? थोड़ा दिमाग पे
क्या
जोर देना पड़ेगा। थोड़ा ह्यूमरस है
क्या क्या
लॉजिक, बट
हाँ, कैन यू
दोनों
रिपीट द
लॉसेस
क्वेश्चन?
के बेस, yeah, my question is, Arsenal have lost 2 games, correct, this season, 2 Premier League games. So
Hmm.
we know that 2 losses came one against United and one today against Everton. What was
Hmm.
the common in those 2 losses? कॉमन क्या था दोनों लॉसेस में? थोड़ा ह्यूमर लगा, ह्यूमर थोड़ा ह्यूमर लगा। और
Hmm.
उस लॉजिक से आर्सेनल कैन लूज टू सिटी बोथ द गेम्स। लॉजिक सोच जरा, रिलेटेड टू मैनेजर्स।
हाँ, okay. हाँ, both, both, they are both bald managers. Yes. Arteta does not have a good record against bald managers then.
So, एरिक टेन हाग
हो सकता है।
एंड शॉन डाइक, है ना?
हाँ
उस लॉजिक से
हाँ, पेप हरा सकता है आर्सेनल को, क्लॉप नहीं हरा पाएगा। यस यस, हो सकता है, वेरी पॉसिबल। और बचा कौन है ऐसे टाइप के मैनेजर्स में? और कौन बचा है बॉल मैनेजर्स में? पेप था, टेनहाग, पेप है, टेनहाग है, शॉन डाइक है अब। और है कौन ऐसा बॉल मैनेजर? डू यू रिमेम्बर एनी अदर?
हम्म, तो कोई याद नहीं आ रहा है। चलो टेबल देखता हूँ, सबके मैनेजर याद करता हूँ
हाँ
कौन है। तो न्यू
हाँ
कासल का मैनेजर तो नहीं है, स्पर्स का मैनेजर
हाँ
बॉल्ड नहीं है। हाँ, विक जरूर लगाता
हाँ,
स्पर्स का मैनेजर, और बॉल्ड नहीं है।
नहीं, ट्रांसप्लांट किया उसे। वो
हाँ,
ट्रांसप्लांट
ट्रांसप्लांट
किया
किया
ना?
है। ब-
हाँ
हाँ, ब्रेंटफोर्ड का
हाँ।
मैनेजर बॉल्ड है नहीं ना? नहीं,
आई
बॉल्ड
थिंक
नहीं है, नहीं नहीं नहीं।
ब्राइटन 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 का मैनेजर बॉल्ड है। ब्राइटन
ओके,
का जो नया है
लेट्स
ना,
लेट्स हैव अ
रोबर्टो
लुक,
जैसे जर्सी।
लेट्स हैव अ लुक, लेट्स हैव अ लुक। रॉबर्टो दी जर्बी, नहीं नहीं, बॉल्ड नहीं है। बाल है भाई, अच्छा
नहीं है।
खासा, स्मार्ट इटालियन है।
स्टीव कूपर। स्टीव कूपर,
देखने
नॉटिंघम।
देखने दे। एक मिनट रुक, सबको देखता हूँ, सब मैनेजर देखता हूँ।
हम्म,
फुलम का तो मार्को सिल्वा है, तो नहीं है। तो एक मिनट रुक, कौन था और? तो नॉटिंघम बोला ना, तो लेट्स फर्स्ट हैव अ लुक एट द नॉटिंघम फॉरेस्ट मैनेजर। नहीं यार, मुझे लगता है ना वो बॉल्ड है। नहीं नहीं, मुझे नहीं लगता बॉल्ड है, नहीं। बॉल्ड नहीं है, छोटे बाल है बट बॉल्ड नहीं है वो। तो
अच्छा
और कौन
ओके।
टकला मैनेजर है, और कौन सा टकला मैनेजर है?
आई
चेल्सी
जस्ट
का तो नहीं
रिमेम्बर
है, लिवरपूल का नहीं है, विला
फुटबॉल
का भी
रेफरी
नहीं
ने,
है, हाल है।
अब वो बाय द
हम्म।
वे गेम में रेफरी जस्ट कट द बॉल, पैलेस वर अटैकिंग एंड रेफरी कट द बॉल
हाँ, देखा देखा मैंने।
एंड नाउ
बड़ा
क्रिस्टल
गेम
पैलेस
है।
हैव अ, हाँ। तो ओके, हाँ अच्छा ओके, ही जस्ट गिव द बॉल टू पैलेस फॉर देम टू स्टार्ट अगेन। so they were very unhappy कि कैसे कैसे बीच में आ गया। एंड ओ, पैलेस ऑलमोस्ट स्कोर्ड ऑफ द चांस एज वेल।
हम्म।
ओ गॉड।
ब्रो,
ठीक है चलो, ये
इज
तो हो
पैट्रिक
गया।
वियरा
हाँ,
बॉल्ड?
क्या क्या? यस।
पैट्रिक वियरा बॉल्ड है क्या?
हाँ,
थोड़े छोटे छोटे बाल है, बहुत छोटे बाल।
मतलब
मतलब
बॉल्ड
नहीं
ही है
दिखे
वो भी।
वैसे बराबर ही, हाँ, कंप्लीटली बॉल्ड नहीं है।
हाँ
तुम ना दिखे वैसे बाल है, बहुत कम है बट है बाल।
हाँ, मतलब वो तो पार्शियल बॉल्ड में था ना उसका।
बहुत कम बाल है, पैरी
हाँ।
मतलब नहीं होने के बराबर ही है। बाकी तो
अच्छा
कोई
ओके।
नहीं है, नहीं। नो अदर मैनेजर इज बॉल्ड। तो
लुचियानो स्पिलेटी मुझे याद है, जो नापोली का मैनेजर है ना, लुचियानो
हाँ।
स्पिलेटी, ही इज
हम्म,
बॉल्ड।
या इज बॉल्ड।
So all top managers are now, I think it's become like a criteria for them so that you have to be bald. Pep is bald, Spalletti is bald, Ten Hag is bald. There was a time when even Jose was bald.
ओ,
You
वो
know him
छोड़
at
नहीं,
the,
बॉल्ड नहीं था,
हाँ हाँ, वो he
पूरा
had
बॉल्ड
gone
नहीं
bald
था
ना।
हाँ।
हाँ मतलब उसने बाल एकदम छोटे कर दिए थे, बट वही साइज जीरो,
हम्म।
साइज जीरो किया था ना उसने।
करेक्ट।
स्पीकिंग ऑफ दैट, मार्टिनेज का हेयर स्टाइल देखा है? इट्स वेरी नाइस। ऐसा है पूरा
क्या बोल रहा है भाई?
मार्टिनेज का,
मार्टिनेज का ना,
डिजाइन। मार्टिनेज का हेयर स्टाइल देखा? ऐसा है पूरा, पौधे जैसा।
हाँ। राशफोर्ड यार। भाई गेम्स फटाफट खत्म करना चाहिए, ताकि पीपल लाइक ब्रूनो एंड कैज़ेमीरो कैन रेस्ट। भाई वो बहुत ज्यादा गेम टाइम हो चुका है उनका, टुवर्ड्स द एंड हमारी वाटने लग गया सीजन के। वी नीड
हाँ
देम,
ओके।
ब्रूनो, कैज़ेमीरो,
यस यस।
रैशफोर्ड, लिसांड्रो
हाँ
राफा वरान, अनदर वन।
हाँ
ये
ओके।
सारे प्लेयर हमको
माय,
चाहिए मतलब।
मेरा हेडफोन ये चार्जिंग बोल रहा है, चार्ज करना बोल रहा है, so I'll just remove it.
हम्म,
Okay, hold on.
ठीक है भाई, नो प्रॉब्लम। Prashant is getting a headset. Meanwhile, Anthony runs inside. The cross is intercepted for a throw-in for United. Coline still 1-0, and Bruno Fernandes down on the ground. Hope there's not a serious injury. 57 minutes into the game, and Fernandes getting treated on the pitch. Referee may ask him to go out of the ground. It doesn't look serious, so he'll be back. Quick throw in there. Van Bissaka, Casemiro, Varane back to the goalkeeper. पोजीशन तो मेजॉरिटी यूनाइटेड के पास ही रहा है, तो they've enjoyed पोजीशन डोमिनेट किया है, बट जो फाइनल थर्ड में बॉल बहुत डिसअपॉइंटिंग रहा है एट टाइम्स. द क्रॉसेस हैव बीन डिसअपॉइंटिंग. नाइस पास देयर एंड वन बिसाका couldn't control it. And now chance here, offside. Palace. So more or less looks like a similar situation जो reverse leg में था. United took the lead in the first half and then, oh, there's a change now. Alejandro Garnacho, I think will replace Wout Weghorst. Interesting substitution. I think Rashford will go up top and Garnacho will be on the left. Weghorst, a loan signing for United, goes off. Rashford will play as a lone striker. Garnacho will be on the left. Varane to take the free kick. Gives it back to David De Gea. Wan Bissaka to Rafael Varane. United still looking for that second goal. An hour into the game. Nice ball there. Marcus Rashford. A tussle there. This to Anthony. Back to Rashford. A spread. Fernandes puts it wide there. Here's Anthony trying to get past the defender. Gives it back to Casemiro. Switches it to Luke Shaw. Now Garnacho for the first time. Trying to get past the Palace player. United dominating possession, but the final ball isn't convincing. Here they come again. Anthony's just struggling there, trying to get past the player but unable to complete his trick and ends up giving the ball back to the defender. United patiently switching the ball.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Prashant. Yes, you are audible.
Sorry.
Headset change किया क्या तूने?
Uh, okay. Actually, your voice is very low, but I hope I am audible.
Yes, yes, you are audible.
I am right. Okay. Great. Great.
Yeah.
So yeah, 61 minutes into the game. I don't think there has been a substitution made, right?
Yeah, there has been goal. There's
Oh,
a goal for Marcus Rashford.
United have scored.
So
Okay.
Vego,
Brilliant. Brilliant.
so yeah, Vegost is out. Garnacho is in. Rashford goes up top, and now he scores the goal.
Ah. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. Let me look at the goal. Van Bissaka has. Okay. Van Bissaka passing it.
Luke Shaw, low
Oh,
cross,
beautiful
and
goal. What a beautiful goal. Fuck. Amazing finish. And yeah, Vegas to Shaw, Shaw to Rashford. Beautiful.
a trademark Rashford celebration.
Uh, and look at them hugging the
Very beautiful
supporters
move
as
from
well. They're
United.
so nice to see.
Garnacho
Savitzer is also
kept the ball, and
celebrating.
then he switched. Yes, yes. But you look at the move, the contribution of Garnacho. He kept the ball, and then gave it to Luke Shaw. Your first touch में इसने cross किया, and then Rashford with a brilliant finish. Fantastic finish.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'll
भाई
have
वॉल्यूम
to.
बढ़ा दे वॉल्यूम बढ़ा दे वॉल्यूम या I
Yeah,
think
I
Prashant is
think
changing.
I'm
Got
just
an
gonna
issue.
keep it
Yeah.
close to my ear for now. Okay.
Mm. Okay, bro.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Hello.
Yes,
Okay,
Prashant, I can hear
Divya,
you.
now your voice is breaking up, huh?
Is it better now?
Yeah, yeah, it's better. But what a beautiful finish. Superb finish by Rashford. And बहुत अच्छा गोल बनाया है ना the way they created the goal. I think it's very nice. मतलब
Mm.
देख के मजा आ गया.
Absolutely.
One touch football and everything all into one goal. So yeah, I guess this should be pretty much it. Two goals up. I think we don't need to worry further about our about our prospects of winning this
Yeah.
game. It's just up to
The focus should be
you
on
know
the clean sheet, on getting a clean sheet.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. अभी clean sheet पे focus रहना चाहिए. And I think it's just a matter of किसका prediction सही होगा. मेरा 2-1 या तुम्हारा
Mm.
3-0. So that is the question. And you know, अगर 2-0 रहा तो भी मेरा prediction तो 2-1 था. So that would be wrong. And clean sheet is always better. So
Mm.
no problem
Yeah,
there.
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, let's see what happens, how this match transpires.
But yes, I think Garnacho is really having a good season.
Hmm.
It's a
Yeah,
very
he is.
good
He is having a good
thing that
season.
हम एक you team player से he's come up and जिस तरह से he's making a difference. Very interesting, at that to do that at this age, and he's just about to sign a new contract for United. So it's positive signs, but again, too early. I think he needs to keep his head down and continue performing. He's got body fantastic talent, and something is going on here. Oh, there's a fight. There's a literal fight broken out between United and Palace players. Referee, I think the replay will tell us what actually happened. There's Anthony there. Oh, he literally pushed him out there. That's really bad. I think that should be a card there. Oh, that's not right. That's just not right. Sculpt should be called for this. That should be a at
Hello?
least a yellow card. Yes, Prashant. There should be a
Yeah.
that should be a
Huh.
yellow
So
card for Sculpt.
yeah. Why yellow card? I think at least red card. I mean, normally ऐसे offenses में सीधा red card ही रहता है वो लोग.
But I think मुझे लगता है yellow ही देगा सिर्फ. I think he's going to give a
Hmm.
card to Casemiro as well. Or Anthony. I'm not sure why the card is given to Anthony. That was really bad, you know. He was trying to get into fight. The way he pushed the
अच्छा.
player.
Hmm. Okay. Schlupp is also carded. So he
Yeah,
has
Schlupp
been
should
given
be the
an
card.
given a yellow card, and
Oh,
so is
Anthony
Anthony.
punched him. Anthony punched him. So it's a card for Anthony as well.
Okay. He punched him, then that's a red card offense, right?
Oh, I'm not sure whether it was a clear punch. Oh, then the Martinez comes out. भाई अभी replay देख अभी अभी जो fight होगा देख देख अभी तो screen पे आएगा देख
Hmm.
possible red card violent conduction हाँ red card check हो रहा है.
Oh, oh, bhai. I think.
There's a VR check going on.
अरे भाई बेचारा फ्रेड था फ्रेड ने अच्छा खासा
I think that no, it's
ब्लॉक किया.
Casemiro I think. That's on Hughes.
अरे कैसेमीरो तो सीधा गला पकड़ के ही बैठा.
हाँ ना.
बट ही इजंट
Oh,
एग्जैक्टली.
whoa. That is something not right. He's going to check there. देखने जा रहा है वो. Hmm. It's Casemiro I think. Doesn't look good. देखते हैं अभी क्या वो चेक कर रहे हैं. Checking red card.
ओके. यार अगर कैसेमीरो को रेड मिल गया तो सीधा ही विल बी सस्पेंडेड फॉर अ गेम.
I think that will be a red card. I think.
या आई थिंक सो टू.
Oh, yeah, it's a red card. I think. Yeah.
वो भी यही देख. नो 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 नो. नहीं देख उसका वायलेंट कॉन्डक्ट नहीं है एग्जैक्टली. ही इज होल्डिंग हिज थ्रोट यस बट वो उसको साइड
Yeah,
से
it's a
कर रहा
red
है. ही इज
card.
नॉट.
It's a red card. Red card दिया है.
रेड कार्ड.
It's a red card. Yeah.
अरे ओ गॉश. अरे भाई क्यों कैसेमीरो क्यों.
I think I don't think it was a. He was just holding him. तो मतलब हाथ उसका wrong जगह पे आ गया इसलिए. He was not trying to, you know.
हाँ इट्स नॉट वायलेंट कॉन्डक्ट एग्जैक्टली. अरे अरे. अरे यार कैसेमीरो खुद ऐसे जा रहा है जैसे कि उसकी गलती हो ही नहीं. He's like हाँ चलो ठीक है यार अच्छा रेड कार्ड देना तुमको दे दो भाई. I don't know actually exactly what he is मतलब he was मतलब वो मार वार नहीं रहा था किसी को. He was just blocking the player. That is what it looks like, right?
Hmm.
तो मतलब अभी भाई सैविड इधर आने वाला था. He was about to come on. वो नहीं आएगा.
Yeah.
And well, let's see.
No, I thought Schlupp should have been also given a bit red card. He just shoved Anthony.
हाँ
Hmm.
हाँ, बट उसको मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ ना, तो उसको तो ही ओनली गॉट अ येलो कार्ड, और Casemiro is the one who's been given red. I think he didn't
Hmm.
even
I know.
start the fight. So it's a little bit strange मेरे हिसाब से, but ठीक
Yeah.
है यार, चलो दे दिया तो अब we'll have to bear the consequences. Uh,
3 matches. So let's see which games he will not be a part of. If
mm.
it's 3 matches, so
So that is something I think United will appeal because क्या
yeah, but I
बोलते हैं
don't think
उसका
the
conduct.
appeal. Let's not. Yeah. Manchester United.
Okay, Palace were offside.
Okay, so in the next game, the two Leeds game he will miss, and he will miss
Mm.
the Leicester game. So one good thing is
अच्छा,
that he'll be fresh for both the Barcelona legs. For both the
yeah,
games against
that's nice.
Barcelona, he'll be fresh. So that's a positive
हाँ
thing. I think we can handle
हाँ.
Leeds. Leeds a good
Mm.
team, but we can handle Leeds and Leicester. And out of those
हाँ,
three
so I
games,
think
two are at Old Trafford.
हाँ, so I think
So
what
two
will
games
happen
Old
is
Trafford. Yeah,
हाँ, so अब I think what Ten Hag will do is he will play, he'll probably play something like Sabitzer and Fred.
yeah. Maybe
I think
even
that is what he
Lindelof,
will go
in
with.
that position. Lindelof भी खेल
हाँ
सकता है.
हाँ वही. I, I actually think अगर मतलब प्रॉपर अगर डिफेंडर ही चाहिए तो भाई मार्टिनेज को ही डाल दो, because I love the way he plays. You know
Yeah,
the way he
absolutely. Yeah,
defends
no
is
doubt about
amazing.
it.
तो भाई
Yeah.
इवन
Not
at
sure how many
CDM भाई
games.
तोड़ देगा. हाँ
Not sure how many games McTominay is out for. वो पता नहीं वो भी.
हाँ, but that is kind of a blessing in disguise, no? Hmm. So वही, because I
बट हाँ
remember
एक
कि
एक एक
अभी.
एक अच्छा तरह देख सकता है कि उसको रेस्ट मिलेगा. आई थिंक he's played a lot of
हम्म,
games, so he will not.
हाँ.
3 गेम रेस्ट मिलेगा उसको. आई थिंक we can manage without him ये गेम्स में.
वही, yeah, because it's Leeds twice and then Leicester ना, तो लीड्स को तो
Yeah.
चलो हरा भी देंगे.
Hmm.
लेस्टर may prove a little tricky, बट ठीक है यार, मतलब टॉप फोर में जगह एक बार कंसोलिडेट हो गई,
Hmm.
जो अभी है थोड़ी
Yeah.
बहुत अच्छी खासी, तो ठीक है उतना,
Yeah.
नॉट सो मच प्रेशर, मैनेजेबल. बट सस्पेंशन इज बेटर देन एन इंजरी. वो इंजर होता तो भाई ही वुड हैव बीन आउट फॉर लॉन्गर, सो इन अ वे इट इज गुड, उसको रेस्ट मिल गया, एंड दैट विल
Hmm.
इवेंचुअली हेल्प यूनाइटेड इन द लॉन्ग रन, सो ठीक है चलो. एंड अगेन वैसे भी ये जो उसका सस्पेंशन है बार्सिलोना गेम्स के लिए अप्लाई भी नहीं करता.
Absolutely not.
सो हाँ, सो या.
Palace corner here. And what a save by David there. That was almost inside. Nice header. And David there to the rescue. Now David there will be a lot of black will be active a lot in the next last 15 minutes. We are a
Yeah, he
man
will
down.
be very active. Yeah, I think Ten Hag needs to make some substitutions quite fast.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Anthony जैसे को हटा के he can just bring in Sabitzer.
Lindelof or
So
Maguire. Yeah.
हाँ,
Another cross there. And it's a goal for Palace.
well,
Palace have pulled back one.
unfortunate, very unfortunate. But I did say Palace will score. So
Hmm.
this is the scoreline I had predicted. Hopefully it stays here.
Hmm.
Uh,
Correct.
but United need to make those substitutions very quickly. And it is expected that they will be under the cosh in these last 10 seconds. So 10 minutes. Okay, and I've just seen the goal. So um, yeah, uh, Schlupp is the guy who has scored. Ironically, I don't know uh, how fans will feel about that, right? A little bit painful there. But ठीक है. So 2-1 to United now. Crystal Palace have pulled one back.
Hmm.
And you can see जैसे ही Casemiro चला गया, the entire outlook of the game has changed. Palace are
Correct,
now
exactly.
attacking like completely, and midfield mein they are dominating, and they're making attack after attack. So
Hmm.
yeah, that has definitely changed a lot of things. United are now again, they are now United are the ones now who are looking to play on the counter. So
Yes.
yeah, so yeah, again, uh, Palace are now they have a spring in their step, so they will be,
And a
going for the
chance
kill
for
here.
Palace. Somehow United keep it out.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
let me see
Wow.
how that happens. Come on, Ten Hag, make some substitutions, man.
Yeah, substitutions needed.
Substitutions,
You
so
need a ball
yeah,
defender now.
substitutions are
Defensive
definitely
player.
needed. Bring all of them on. Sabitzer, Maguire, Lindelof. Oh, boy.
With Rashford. Nice ball there. Garnacho chasing it. Wins the ball. Palace again on the attack. And goal kick. Shot there. Wide off the target. Patrick, we are arguing with the third official there.
Well, he has a lot of experience in arguing at Old Trafford,
Yeah.
so
Hmm.
uh,
Apparently,
nothing new from him.
Sabitzer is coming
Uh,
on. Sabitzer coming on there.
okay. Palace are now even able to take shots from distance, so
Yeah.
you know the game has definitely changed now. Now that Casemiro isn't there, uh, I mean, United need to make those changes quite fast.
Sabitzer about to come in.
Hmm.
He's ready there.
Hopefully, hopefully he can bring the stability in that United need.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see now. I can see Ten Hag and Sabitzer discussing the notes, discussing the tactics.
And a chance here. This could be dangerous here. United need to defend much better there.
Okay.
Cleared the ball. Lisandro Martinez for a throw in. Wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the ball just going off the line there on my screen. So yeah, and
Martinez
again,
somehow managed. Here comes Sabitzer. Interesting to see who's going to go out. Yeah, Anthony is out. So
yeah, I
good
thought he
decision
would
there.
take out Anthony, as I suggested, right? He should have
Hmm.
that he takes out Anthony and brings them Sabitzer because Anthony is anyway not very effective. So may as well just get Sabitzer in, get the center of the midfield back, at least get regain that control that we
Hmm.
are lacking now, which with Casemiro not being present. And yeah, hopefully this does the trick for United.
Fred struggling in the center of park.
Mm.
And nice defending by Luke Shaw for a goal kick. The second time now. We're finding difficult to beat Palace.
Yeah, No, but here this is more of our own doing. Uh,
Yeah.
like back like in the previous match it was still understandable, but
Hmm.
here
Palace
it's
getting
more
more
to do
attacking
with,
players there.
yeah, they will go for the kill, and no doubt about it. They will definitely be going for the kill.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Goal kick for United. भाई तो unnecessary टेंशन दे दिया यार सच्ची में.
हाँ वही। और
But
पैलेस
Liverpool
सब्स्टिट्यूशन के
losing
सब्स्टिट्यूशन कर
3-0.
रहा है। ओ
लिवरपूल losing 3-0.
अरे रे।
लेस्टर ने भी 4 गोल मार दिए.
अच्छा, अगेंस्ट
4-2
विला।
against Villa. Hmm.
हम्म।
Start of a comeback. Ruben Neves scores for Wolves in 71st minute.
वाह।
Palace again there. United really finding it difficult with the man less. Nicely done by Fred. United will look for the counter attack, but brilliant defending there by Palace. Throw in for United. United need to keep the ball.
Yeah, I can see that like on my screen that again Crystal Palace are looking to get the ball in the box, but yeah, Fred starting to trying to start a counter, and then that was
Hmm.
stopped by Palace. So yeah, good defending by Palace.
Guess guess who's coming on? Harry Maguire,
Sir
a
Harry
school of
Maguire,
art. Mhm.
uh from the
Lindelof is also
Academy of
coming on.
Fine
Yeah.
Defending.
Hmm.
हाँ
We
okay,
got
yeah, I
Lindelof as
told you
well.
कि वो सब
Hmm.
सबको लाएगा अभी वो, because that is a need of the hour. जितने डिफेंडर्स अभी रहेंगे उतना अच्छा है, because
Exactly.
we have to defend ही करना है अभी, there is no other option.
Hmm.
मतलब और कुछ है ही नहीं जो अभी करना है। अटैक तो अभी छोड़ ही दो, 7 मिनट की बात है।
Fernandez, Savitzer,
हम्म,
and United lose the ball. Fernandez chasing here. One man is proving to be man less is proving to be too difficult for United. Palace with the ball, 5 minutes left plus the added time. United
हम्म,
just need to make sure they don't concede an equalizer. Crystal Palace going all out. United have all the players back defending. A nice ball there. Varane clears it. Shaw clears out again, and it will be a corner. No, it won't be a corner. Nicely done by Luke Shaw, but it's a foul there. Harry Maguire and Lindelof are two best defenders.
yeah, they are coming on.
Hmm. Clown that hides from gay people. Hello, mate. Yeah,
Hmm?
it's a nice name there.
That high strong gay people. Oh, hello mate, how are you? I hope your hiding place is nice and cozy.
So there's two defending here. I think a strange Maguire and Lindelof coming off for Garnacho. Oh,
Oh, so I think that's a very Van Bissaka is also going off.
yes, Van Bissaka also goes off.
So yeah, I think it's a very very extremely defensive substitution there, like very
Garnacho
much
and
on
Van
the extreme.
Bissaka are off. Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
and
Maguire
I
and
think
Lindelof.
that
So
that
five,
I think sorry,
yeah, so
continue.
five centre backs.
Yeah, exactly, five centre backs and a CBM. So yeah, we are going in full defensive mode. We are parking the train now, not just parking the bus. We are parking the train.
Garnacho will be disappointed.
Mhm.
Came on late and had to take one for the team. Sacrificed. He's playing really well. You've got to make these calls. You've got to have more experienced player.
Yeah, exactly. So well, final 2.5 minutes of the match plus five
Yeah,
minutes
2 minutes. Yeah,
approximately, right?
yeah. We had a lot of time wasting during that fight. So and then
Yeah, yeah. During that decision making, a lot of time was taken. So I think we will have at least 5 minutes. Yeah, I think that would be more or less correct.
hmm,
Okay, so United just won a throw in. There has been this viral video about, I think it was in France, that
okay.
or I think it was in Netherlands itself. एक player throw लेने जा रहा था, like he was about to take a throw. So
Hmm, hmm,
the opposition guy, he like took the ball first. He was so the player, the team from the team that was about to that got the throw in. He was
hmm.
approaching him with one ball, and then he just threw that ball away, and then he asked the ball boy for another ball, and then gave it to him. So that guy got
Okay.
pissed off that you're wasting time. But it was like a very good tactic apparently to waste time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it's actually a very good tactic. You cannot object
yeah,
that, within the
yeah,
rules.
exactly. Yeah,
Marcus
so
Rashford,
uh,
I'm not sure why is this called a foul there. Rashford was almost through. Why is that a foul? I don't understand. Why is that a foul? That's not a foul. Fred won the ball square and fair and square. I feel the refereeing has been below par. If you are sending off Casemiro 7 minutes, Prashant, would you believe that
mhm.
7 added minutes?
Oh god, yeah, and even this foul was not a foul. You are saying, right?
Yeah, yeah,
You're gonna
absolutely.
encourage the
I
foul.
didn't find it anything. I mean, if that wouldn't have been a foul, Rashford would have been through.
Hmm? Lot of added on time.
7 minutes for United to take care of. Nice cross there. Free kick to Manchester United. Foul by Richardson Rashford. Now Vieira is getting on the face of official. I'm not sure why is he complaining, why is he crying, where all the decisions have been gone in their have been in their favor. So I'm not sure what is Vieira crying about. That's a foul. That's a clear foul on Rashford. He was having a laugh couple of minutes back, when United were given a foul. Now he wants to oppose. Rubbish.
Typical Vieira, typical Vieira.
Yeah, typical Weir. I mean, he was happy and smirking a couple of minutes back. When Rashford was almost through, and then were awarded a free kick, and now it's a clear foul, and he's crying. I don't know what is he
Yeah,
crying about. That's a clear foul on Vieira.
yeah. Rashford,
You
right?
look at yeah, you look at Sir Alex, laughing. I think he's laughing at Vieira. He must be
Yeah,
saying, this clown hasn't changed.
hasn't changed. Yeah, exactly.
uh,
He must be thinking that even I didn't like try so much compared to the rest so much. Yeah, that's probably what he's saying. But good
we're
to see
almost
that
into
Sir Alex is
mm,
very tech savvy. Huh? He has a smartphone in his
yeah,
hand. Very
yeah.
nice.
3 minutes are over. The last 4 minutes left. Fred, nicely done by Rashford. And we are into the 94th minute. United just hanging on, just hanging on. Another throw in for Palace, trying to take it quickly. Fred's been brilliant, putting his body on the line, giving it everything for the
Yeah,
team. Maybe not the best of the technical players, but then in terms of his commitment, he's always been fantastic.
yeah, exactly. It's been, I mean, I can see now that at least, whenever he has been involved, he has been, uh,
Hmm.
giving his 100%. You can see that he has been giving his 100%. So that is actually something when the other team members see it, it
Hmm.
also eggs them on. So yeah, that's very nice.
Correct.
And it's good that he's no longer looking out of place at Manchester United. He's like, he's actually
Hmm.
looking like a maybe a
Hmm.
decent United player. I would not say like at
Hmm.
least he's looking like he should be at the club, you know.
Correct.
So that's at least a good thing. He's not looking subpar as such.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, yeah,
Fred running, running and running, not
mm,
allowing. It's really, I'm really happy to see Fred's commitment. This is brilliant. You're into the 95th minute of the game, but the commitment levels are same.
mm,
If you more look at most of the players, they get tired by this time, and they are unable to,
yeah,
uh, you know, produce the same kind of momentum, with which they started. But Fred's been fantastic. We are into the 96th
yeah.
minute now.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
You need to hang for
agree.
another 90 seconds, and they will be through. Palace, it's a foul there. What's a continue to play, and now a chance for Palace with a cross, but it's a very poor cross, and it's a goal kick for United.
Okay.
Patrick, we are
So
frustrated there. In spite of so many decisions going into his favor, still can't get the equalizer. He's frustrated now.
mm,
I still don't understand what is he moaning and crying about. What should be Ten Hag who should be
yeah,
doing that.
yeah, exactly.
You know,
And
if you're sending off Casemiro, you have to send off Sculp as well. You know, he
yeah,
literally shoved Anthony. He literally shoved Anthony, and he's just giving him a yellow card. Not, I mean, and I don't think that that was from Casemiro to the intention. He was not trying to harm him. Just that his hand was in wrong place, and that's why he was. I mean, that's why referee judged him. Of violent, whatever.
Yeah,
What
for
was it
violent
written,
conduct.
Prashant? Violent
Violent
conduct.
conduct. Yeah,
I'm not sure. Just because his hands were on his neck doesn't mean he was trying to do a violent conduct. But in case of Shulk, he literally shoved Anthony.
yeah. So that was unfair. Let's see. That's why I'm saying that maybe United can appeal for this for his red card
Hmm.
because
The
if they
97
do
minutes are
that,
over. Yeah.
uh, yeah, 97 minutes are also over now. So the final whistle should be there. But that's the reason I said that maybe United will appeal about the card because as in with regards to the suspension, like when I say
Hmm.
the card, like the suspension that comes with the card, he should not be. I mean, I don't think that was an offense which can get you a 3 game ban, let alone a red card,
Correct.
but not a
Exactly.
3 game ban, that's for sure. So uh, that is something United should appeal, but we don't know if they can. They will have to wait and watch.
So it's 98 minute about to get over. I'm not sure why. I mean, why is referee not blowing off the whistle? It's 98 minute. It's
Yeah,
offside there. Palace player. I mean, now that should be off. That should be over. They should blow the whistle now. It's offside and free kick for United. But you got to say, the refereeing has been very poor this season.
mm, well, uh, I mean the refereeing is something which every season there is a complaint about it. So uh, there have been some decisions with VAR which have been good, but overall, yeah,
No, this
it's
is
been poor.
this
Even the
season.
Rashford one,
Mhm,
even the Rashford one against City, although
mhm,
it helped United, but still, it was not. It was something which everyone questioned. It was not like a
correct.
very consistent answer. And
Mhm,
here again, despite being in the 99th minute now, the game is still
mhm.
going on. We are
Yeah, it's
already
over
two
now.
minutes past the
It's
seven
over.
minutes. It's
It's over.
over.
It's over.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah. So
good.
it's 2-1,
Good for
and we
United.
are still crying. We are still crying with the referee. Still moaning and crying.
Mm, well, Ten Hag
But
just
yes, but
calmly
the
shaking
standard
hands
of
with the rest.
the standard of refereeing has to improve. This is really
Yeah,
poor.
yeah, I will do that. Well, anyway, a win for United, I think at least a win was
Hmm.
something that they deserved.
Hmm.
Because overall, although they didn't create many chances, but they were still the better side over until the moment Casemiro was sent off, and that too was not exactly a correct decision, right? So,
Yeah.
at least a good decision. Uh, I mean, at least a good result. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that would be it for today's watch along
Yeah.
from my end.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, Divya, anything you want to add?
No, that's it. Thank you guys for joining in, and let us
Yeah,
know in the comment section what do you think about today's game. Do you think that United could have done much better in second half? We should have kept cool. Do you think that Casemiro red card was justified? Do you think that club escaped with the yellow card? Let us know in the comment section your opinions and views. Do subscribe to our channel, bottom right hand corner, and smash like on the video. See you in the midweek for the Leeds night game. Till then, good night, Prashant. Good night, guys.
yeah. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.